How we doing, gang? How are we this fine and fantastic Friday? Holy shit, we've got 15 people waiting. That's wild. Jonathan, Sandy, Kay, and Koji. Koji with his first. Kay just missing out in second place. It's okay, man. You'll get there someday. Happy Pokemon Day. It's a fantastic day. They've released the... Hey, Dejan, how you doing? Right. I recognise that name. I don't see you in the chat. Pavel, how you doing, bro? Dejan bot, but you were one of the original people because you were on my friends list on my main account. I'm certain of it because I recognise the name. How are we all doing? Did you see they released the new starter Pokemon for Wind and Waves? Terrible. They look terrible. All of them look bad. One of them's a Pomeranian, the fire one. Shocking news. What we're going to do... Alli, hey man, how you doing? Do you know what I realised I need to do as well? I only made 4 months worth because I didn't know I'd need any more. And I said this last week and I forgot. I need to get new emblems for the 5-month people when it comes round in like a couple of weeks' time. I've got to decide what heroes to use. I'm pretty sure I know who the next one is. It's probably going to be Morax. But then who do I do after that? That's the real question. So I feel like I can't jump straight to Basilisk. Personally. Ali, what we're going to do, I'm going to do my... I don't know why I'm looking at that. I'm going to do mine first on the Dream Team account. Whilst we get some people in. And then I'll probably do Eze's. And then I will do yours, then Ben's, depending when Ben turns up and depending when you can or can't be here. I hope you're not driving. You shouldn't be driving. Bad. But yeah. So we're doing... Hold on, let me do this correctly. This is the... We can sell these, so we can use these ones for here. Do the hearts, then stones, then regress them for CSG. Perfect. Can you do me a favour, Ali? You might have already done it. I know Ben has. Can you tell me who you want me to use your stones on, please? And thank you. Oh, this is a stinky start. Don't be an E-. It's not looking good, but that's fine. I like to do the original ones on my account because we get rid of all the bad luck. Oh. Pog. 4,700. Attack on a Williams. That'll be a nice tenant. I'm happy with that, to be honest. Pavel, we will do 10 times later. Can I be honest with you? Here's the thing, right? And people say... What a fucking start. B- and a B in our first 3. Extra Pog, because we use Gaggy on this account. Is it a better one than I've got? Oh God. I forgot I had to buy all of them. Nah, it's not as good. But that's okay. Yeah, the luck is insane. So, sorry, I was going to say, Pavel. So, the reason we don't do 10 at a time, we will end up doing 10 at a time. I'm going to be on stream for like 3 hours, right? If I did 10 at a time, and like quick done them, we'd be done in 40 minutes and then you're just going to sit here watching me look at a screen. So what we tend to do is do it a little bit slow, but just chat whilst we're doing it, because this is one of those weeks where there's not an awful lot to do, you know. But it's fine. Swap it and sell the old one. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, to be fair, I like the other one. For those that don't know, Gaggy, I like the control precision that I've got on my current copy because of his taunt. So I'm probably keep that one because I picked that deliberately because it has control precision. So that's why. Also, if and when, hey Kay, we get an A, I want to watch the red streaks. I don't want to do a quick one. I know that you end up seeing it, but it's not the same. Schemax, new name. How are you, friend? So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. To be fair, I'm more than happy doing... Should we do 10 for now? Because I have got loads more to do. Because I don't know how quick or slow it's going to be. Should we do quick? Listen. We'll do quick awaken. We'll do... Just get a bunch of Natalie's in. I know I can do more, but we're not. We're going to do that. So I can't do Soulbound quick away. Oh, no, I can. That's right, Pavel. I get very lucky. Oh, that was close, wasn't it? Yeah. I get people asking me to do it all the time. I actually got put off because... Yes, West Ham, Randy, how you doing? I got put off. Oh, that's a weird copy, isn't it? How weird's that for a copy? B plus, speed, B, C plus. D minus, C as well. That's right. I did Liam's Awakenings a few weeks ago. Probably 2 months ago now. And to be honest with you, it put me off doing them for people because the luck was so dreadful that I just felt horrendous. I felt so bad for like how bad they went that it put me off doing people's Awakens, which is silly because I know that no one holds it against me, but I just didn't feel very good. I didn't feel very bonita. So for me, I kind of haven't really done an awful lot of people's Awakens the last few times, but I've kind of got over the hump now. See, that's dreadful. See, if I'd like... there's loads of D's on there. I suppose when you average it out, it's not too bad. No, what's the good news? What's the good... What, Randy, why did you have to make a new YouTube account? Okay, we'll wait. Randy, I will remod you at my earliest convenience, friend. But bear in mind, the crowd doesn't get too rowdy. We'll wait yet. Aura. Well, I got a B and a B minus in the first 3. And then it's been a little bit stinky since then. Who goes best? Does Vespera go best? For souls? For soulbound? Unsoulbound? I'd have thought so. I know Elena can do stuff. That's what I want to do, isn't it? Yeah. C. C plus, go on. Oh. Well, that's a terrible C as well. 2 C's. Yeah, that was a horrendous pull. That was bad. Okay. Not just quick select 10. I swear that was the thing that you could do before. I haven't on this account. On my main account, we've got proper copies. This account, we've kind of had to scramble everything together. Ooh. I should have done Soulbound on the Iranians. Because I've got an Irania on this account. This is the problem of having too many accounts. Is I'm kind of losing track of what I've got and what I haven't got. No, it's fine. We're going to keep on trucking. We're going to keep on going. We wanted to do these. We're going to do these on the Soulbound, the final Soulbounds. That's fine because these will sell if we get something lucky. Nice. It's stuck the worst thing in the world because it's slow. And the whole point of these is you want it to be fast. That's not a bad spread of stats, though. That is not a bad spread. So we'll have to... How many more we got here? How many more did I have? 4. Do Queenie, I suppose, won't it? That makes the most sense, I think. Coming in. Zentros. Not bad, brother. Not bad. You? Now, well, Pavel, it's speed, isn't it? More than anything. Speed's the most important thing. Because you want them to be going super quick, so you can get... Well, Heart Watcher, I suppose... I know she does still matter. But no, I know speed's the thing that everyone cares about. Nice. Nice. Let's check. How are we doing so far? Yeah, B copies are always nice to get, aren't they? 353. We are pushing to 600. So we're going to push to 600. We'll go to the Soulbound Awakenings. We'll do some more quicks. We'll do some more quicks. And we've got an Arania. So we want to get lucky with Arania. Obviously. Stinky copy. Stinky copy. Yeah, what's Dejan say? What are we saying? Oh, you nice, Dejan, nice, bro. Sorry, I've got the stupid chat on where I don't see all the messages. I've now changed it. Oh, that was horrifying. With one keeping us going. That's absolute pog, bro. We love to see it. We love to see it. Seeing greens, to be fair. Oh, that is just stunning. Nah, that is it. That's a good B+. That's like just under A- as well. That's just that. Is that better than my current one? Oh yeah, it looks like it. Control precision's nice though. And this is quicker. And the heal effect. I like the control precision's neither here nor there. We'll replace that. We'll replace that. Okay, so that's fine. How many more we got to do? K is so not worth going for top 100, man. Speak to Svet before you do that. I wonder if he regretted what he did. I don't know if he did regret it because he didn't he get to like 15th or something. But yeah. You got an 8 Alamac. Nice, Andy. Still haven't got to Realms got 80 on this account. I always forget to do it. I always forget to do it. Terrible. Terrible. Right. I don't think we've got enough heroes now, which is fine. Do we have any... We've got loads of stuff. But I want to make sure that I'm using the right hero copies. I'm pretty sure I cleared out my bag. I did clear out my bag. So we're going to end up using... Got Norton Haig. He's on the team. So we can use him. Let's get Heart Watcher. Geisters, obviously. We need Geister. And then we'll just finish up with the basic ones. So that's absolutely fine. I wonder, to be fair, we've had luck so far tonight. Obviously, it'd be fantastic to get some green streak. Get a red streak. Love it. Absolutely love it. Is that all the ones? So we'll do that. We haven't even got a Drake yet. We haven't even got a Drake. We'll do them because these are actually heroes. So this is where we want a big pull. Got to 200 for the B-Stone. That makes the most sense. I think 200 for B-Stone's fine. I'm going to 600 because I've got them saved up. But if Heart Watcher, this is all right. Oh, I've already got a better copy than that. Oh, God. E- on the Heart Watcher. Look at that one speed. Yeah, we'll get... Listen, we're going to do well tonight. I said, between Alli and Ben's and Eze's, we've got plenty of accounts we're maxing. Message Alli, you've got to message me it. Message me on Discord so I can read it. Because the problem is I get really confused because all of you want different things, which is fine. But I want to make sure I don't do the wrong things. I'd feel obviously terrible if I'd done that. No, I've definitely booked for her in this account because I had her, didn't I? She was part of the original Dream Team. I think we're doing well. Another green streak, C+. think we definitely. I think we. Do I care about getting to 100 Awakens? Probably not. We're definitely over. I swear we're definitely over. Oops. So we've got. How we are no way are we undersubbed on. There's no way. 6. That's 100 Awakens, but we need a high roll. Shit. Oh, rainbow. That's terrible. Alli, Nares, man, I'll check it. I feel like 591. How many did I? To be fair, that's not a bad. Yes, we did 100, so we averaged 5.91, so we're going to have to do another 2, which is fine. I'm a little bit disappointed because I felt like I thought we high rolled there. We have to do another 2. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, Alli. We're not going to go through your account properly, bro. I don't want to embarrass you because I appreciate you've mullered it for Star Expedition. But I will make a caveat to that when we get the account. I'm clicking on all the wrong things. When we go on your account, I will make people aware that's if it looks a bit funky, that's why it looks a bit funky. I'm sure it won't. I think you're just being dramatic, but I will tell people. Oh, so we're fine now. We're fine. Oh shit. Oh no. No. Anything but that combo, and I think we're fine. I think we're gonna be a point short. Damn it. Damn it. Right. We were a point short. That's frustrating. That's uber frustrating. Who do we want to awaken? Running low. We are running low on potential candidates. I feel like there's a reason I've kept loads. We can do an Asmo. Do an Asmo. He might sell. He might sell for some shekels. Right. We're not going to cry about it. We got the stuff we needed to get. I'm sure we've got loads of chests now. So let's go and do... Because Eze's not here. Good day, Ben. How are you, friend? Alli, should we go on to Alli's account? Because whilst Alli's here, it makes sense to do Alli's, doesn't it? I think. Alli. Heartwatcher, Holmes Young, Melissa, Vespera, no priority, however I want. Perfecto. Perfecto. I can get that done, my bro. Oh, don't do that. So, no matter what happens, Alli, we're going 600 points. Oh, don't say it. How have I done something wrong? I felt like I didn't do anything wrong. I've done it right. We're in. Eze, how you doing, man? So we're on Alli's account. We're not allowed to look at certain things. Alli's part of a proper guild. So, yeah, we're not allowed to look at all the interesting stuff. We've been banned from doing that. But he's got his heart watchers. So wait, what did you say you wanted doing? Heart watcher, Holmes Young. Am I going crazy? Even got any? We're getting chests. 600 points. Oh, yeah, I have to make sure I don't mess that up. Heart Watch, I need to get them from chests. Holy fuck, just realised. Look at his A minus, Olivia. STV. Have you got loads of STVs? Loads. We're going to level them up. And then we'll see what kind of luck we get. You also wanted Melissa, which is fine. How many Melissas did you have? I swear I only saw like 5. Oh, not Geester. You're not that hardcore. S-tier Vessa, by the way. S-tier. Oh, man. Holy damn. Hunter's Focus. I've never even seen that before. Yeah, Ben, listen, I wasn't going to call Alli out on stream, but 100%. Ben's got everything ready for me. I got everything ready, and we're here over at Alli's account. It's not ready, but it's not. With the amount Alli does for me, I don't care. Alli can get away with anything. He's my good time boy, my pal, my muse, my basilisk buyer. That wasn't a euphemism either. We can do this. We can do this. Got an Aspen. Well, obviously he's the guy, isn't he? But you've been using Natalie. Pavel, stop it. Stop it. I'm not wasting time. You're wasting time. Right. So let's go do Feet Picks Enthusiast. Fair cop. You said we had to use... Oh, God. Right. Right. Alli's account. Free Awaken on Melissa. It's rubbish. It was free, so we're not gonna get too upset about it. You did say Vespera, didn't you? Yeah. I love Vespera. Ah, right. Who are we doing the stones on? Alli, because I can't go back through your messages because I'll lose it. Let me know who you want to use stones on. In fact, let's keep one of them back just in case you want to do it on her. So just message me and let me know. Awakens. Go gadget. Let's see. It's green. It's not great, but we're not sniffing at a B. Even if it's a B minus. Even if it's a B minus. Stones on who I want. Oh. So you're not hoping... To be fair, obviously we are hoping to high roll. Ah. Well, you said already I'm going to have to use SG, didn't you? Oh, we've got 20 there. That's fine. Am I supposed to use... Because either way, you're going to use 100. You're going to need 100 for the treasure, aren't you? So it doesn't matter what we do, because you're going to need to do 100. Regardless of whether you high roll on points, you're going to need to do 100 awakenings. I'm right in saying that. Yeah, do whatever I want. Okay. Thanks, Addy. It's a C. Peter Chan, is 600 worth it? Do you know what? And I don't mean this in a horrible way. If you're asking the question, the answer's probably not. Like, 600 is if you've got an established account, or if you're a spender. If you're neither of those things, I can't see why it would be worth it. It's an awful lot of investment, because you're not going to have... You didn't want... Hold on, you wanted these, didn't you? You're not going to have the awakening economy on your account to do that every time. But it depends. I don't know whether it is worth it. I don't think it... I probably would say no. But I'd always want to do 200 points every time that we get a session, because then you get the free B stone. Is my argument to it. You got 300 points. You got around 90 chests left. Well, that would be enough to get you there. How are you on? You must be tight on copies though, dude. You must be tight on copies. Speaking of being tight on copies, this is such a tidy bag, Ali. I'm so... Flora's package. I was going to open them for the card clash video. Do we have... We don't have to open them now, do we? Do we? No, we don't have to. We shouldn't have to open them now. No, I'm not doing it now. I'm not doing it now. I want to do a video. So on my video, my card clash video, and Ali's little account review, I wanted to do those chests to see if we high rolled or low rolled. So I'm not doing them now. You'll see it during the week. Okay, when I open them, I'll send you the clip so that you've got them there. Oh my god, just seen what you've got. 350 of them chests. Right. STV. I feel like it's just... Oh, sugar. To be fair, we obviously need to see how many we need to do, right? I'm going to use the stones first. Keep clicking the wrong thing. Oh, that's confusing. I don't know how many you've done. What? Absolute giga whale. Is that times? I didn't even know times 9 existed. Times 9. Right. Let's get my head around this then. So if we're saying that we've got 2016 divided by 9, 224 divided by 7, 32. So we need to do, regardless of whatever else happens, we need to do 68 awakens. 68 awakens. So we need 68 heroes, which is fine. So let's do another 50 of... Did you say Holmes Young? I think you said Holmes Young, didn't you? Should we do 50 Holmes Youngs? I think that sounds fun. And they're all in one place then. So we'll do 50 Holmes Youngs. Oh, Ali, don't be silly. You're fine. To be fair, mate, I didn't say it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to apologise for anything ever. And it's my fault because I asked Eze and Ben to get it ready. Well, no, I think Ben actually had it ready. And I didn't ask you, but I've never done it in your account, so you wouldn't even know, would you? Because the only reason I got it pre-ready is because obviously I do it for stream. If I didn't, then I wouldn't. So you were not to know, my friend. You were not to know. Let's do stones. Should we do stones? Should we do... I can also do Madeline. Yeah, Madeline makes sense. I want to use the stone on Madeline because I want to high roll her. B stone. Happy for the B stone on Madeline? You said I can do whatever I want. We're going to do it on Madeline because we want to get ourselves a beastly copy. Oh, we've got a red streak. It doesn't count because it's from a B stone, but that will still sell. I think that will still sell. And obviously it's a nice tenant copy. Yes. Fantastic. Let's oh, I'm chuffed at that. Melissa. Let's use a stone on Melissa. B minus. Nice. I thought it was going to be red again. High roll again because that was a B minus stone. And it's a nice attack, nice speed. So for a B copy. B copy. Such a loser. I'm such a loser. We're getting all the luck. Right, let's use this on Holmes Young. Yeah, to be fair, great copies so far. Great copies. Ugh. Not going to talk about that copy. Listen, if we used up our... We're going to change the hero. Heart Watcher. At least... Oh, it's quick. So... I don't know why I'm trying to rationalise that was okay. I've seen worse, right? I've seen worse. There was more stones here, wasn't there? Right, let's get ourselves a good B minus. Yeah, we can use stones on anything. So Peter, Heartwatcher and Olivia, I'll show you Alli's in a second. Super important. And it's really important to get good Awakens because you want them really quick. So absolutely, I'm doing loads on mine. I'm going to do loads of my Awakens on Heartwatchers and Olivia's just to see what we can get. So hold on, didn't I awaken loads of Olivia? Oh, we did Heartwatchers, didn't we? We did Heartwatchers. Holmes Youngs. What is a C+ stone for? Peter, I just got to say a point. You're worried if in case we high roll an A. This is Alli's account. He has an A- Olivia. If he high rolls an A Heartwatcher, he's still going to be absolutely elated with that. So we're not worried. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's better. It's better. Mark, I can see you. It depends on I've got mine on oh, you can't see. Why can't you see yours? That's weird. Oh, it's clunky in the chat. Sorry, because I'm concentrating so hard on this. I'm not concentrating on you guys. Apologies. I love you all. Right, let's do. Listen, the thing is, we're still going to do the stones because even though they're rubbish, it's still extra points, right? Yeah, and that makes sense, Peter. That makes sense. But yes and no, because you'd argue as well. You can argue different methods for it. See, for instance, I would argue that I wouldn't necessarily want it on my main hero because the chances of me pulling a copy better than the main hero that I've already deliberately bought is very low. However, doing it on my support heroes, I stand quite a good chance of getting a B copy, a good B copy. But it doesn't. There's not much odds to it, man. Like if you're getting yourself an A, regardless of whether or not we'll do Madeline. You wanted Madeline's, yeah. Like regardless of whether it's on a hero, it's going to be your main hero or not. We're going to do that. But we're just going to have to do. You said CSG now, didn't you? I haven't made that up. You did. You definitely did. You definitely did. Oh. To be fair, that's not a bad spread of Ds at the very least. That was terrible. I'm trying to rationalise it that was acceptable. It fucking wasn't. That was really bad. Right. 3,087. God, divided by 9. Divided by 7. We've got 51 more to go. So let's do one now so that I don't mess it up. And then we know we've got 10 pulls to do. Makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense. And then we've got 50 left to go. Yeah, I got lucky, Peter. So I got my Melissa. I've got an A- Melissa on my main account. And that was from a B+ stone. So, yeah, it definitely happens. Koji, we are doing Alli, Ben times 3. And we're doing Eze's. I've already done mine on my alt account. I've got plenty to do on my main. It just kind of depends how we go on time, I suppose. It's fucking shocking. I'm really happy that we had those stones to use because I feel like we wouldn't have got the points otherwise. Maybe we would have. Ben 3 times, yeah. Well, he's got his main account. He's got his free-to-play account. That's not it. And he's got his meme team. The 3 Cs. Okay. The forest meme team. So Ben's got 3 accounts that he wants done. And to be fair, admittedly, no, I've been happy with the luck. I've been happy with the luck so far. You know, we're getting stuff. We're getting places. 3 Cs again. So actually, I think we're doing really well. I think we're fine. Is this the final one? I think this is the final one. But we should be on 600 points because we've done the stones. That's a bad one. But listen, it's fine. So we're only just under, right? We're only just under. Got all them points. Oh no, we've got 10 more to do. Fine. We've got 10 more. And we had to do 100 because you were points for the chests. So actually, we're over. We're over oddsed. Which we should be because of the thingies. We're going to have to pull some more. Did I miscombobulate the other stuff? So we need 7 more. 7 more. Should we... What's in here? Oh, yeah, perfect. We use them. You wanted Vespera as well. I like Vespera. 3 more. We need 3 more. Do that. And that puts us on 100, which is fine. I thought we were going to be under after having done the stones as well. That would have been bad. Perfect. Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? No, we've done all right, Jason. We've done all right. It's not... We've had worse luck. For sure. Which is kind of why I didn't... Oh, did we already have 1 extra pulled out? That's fine. That was correct, yes. Let's do. Let's see it. A. B. Ish. Yeah, we're getting loads of C's. I actually feel like even without the stones, I feel like we've done all right. Yeah, so we got over on the points, which we were going to, but we had to do 100 Awakens. That's why we've gone over. Just so everyone's sure of that. I can't wait to do Card Clash. I can't wait to do Card Clash. So cool. I'm so looking forward to it. Get all them out. Now, Fuju, how you doing, brother? Alli, did you say that I can pull a chest? Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah. Nah, listen. What am I pulling out though? Yeah, but what am I pulling out? Hold on. Let me go look at him. I don't want to fuck it up desperately. It's the last. Oh my god, it's so confusing. So I need to do 1 of each treasures. Just to confirm, so everyone can see you say that. 1 of each treasures. Yes. Ali said yes. 1 of each treasures. Oh, and you have literally got... That is his treasure, isn't it? 1. Not 100%, which I obviously know this one is. He's got 2 treasures, but that... Doesn't he? That's got to be it. VH check Discord. Okay. What have I done? Because I feel like that is it. It's the first one on each chest. Understood. Okay. He was the first one to come out. I know he was the first one to come out. But Ali, because this isn't my account, I didn't want to risk it. But you've told me it's first one on each one. And to be fair, that's an obvious one. Right? That's an obvious one there. That's not so obvious. I've seen that. Right. Max Basilisk Train. Hey? Why is my screen fluttering as well? Does it come out in shard form? Right. Bear with me a second. Let's... Because why didn't they arrive? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Clunky. We've done okay. We've done okay. I just want to make sure that this is okay. Because I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, but it's not even giving us... See you later, okay? Have a good one, dude. It's not even giving us the chance to... Don't say that. Oh, it is one more off. Alli, you're one more off. You need another 50 shards. It's not my fault. I didn't do it. Need one more. But maybe it's just not enough, dude. Yeah. Maybe it's just not enough. No, I feel so bad. +9. Yes, you need one more set of the treasures. I don't know why I feel bad. No, I do feel bad for you. I haven't done anything wrong. Listen, don't stress it. Your account's still amazing. You still have yourself an S tier basilisk with basically nearly full treasures. No, it was +5. Oh yes, +9. It was +9, but you needed, yeah. It's crazy. I did say, because I sent it through to, didn't I? It's a stupid... I didn't know how many treasures you already had, obviously. It's a stupid amount of treasures that you need. Like, stupid enough. Where is it? Screen keeps on going. Why do you need 2 more chests? No, he only needs 1. He's 70 out of 50. 70 out of 120, so he needs 50 more shards. 1 second. For some reason... Right, 1 second. That kept on flickering and it was annoying me. Yes, yeah, so 1 more set. That's yeah, irritating. Right, Alli, we've done yours. We're going to leave it because, as I said, we're going. By the way, those that don't know, we're going to try and win Card Clash. We're going to try and beat everything. We're going to try and get onto the leaderboard. Get Alli. Not today. We're going to try and get him his avatar for Card Clash, which would be super cool. Not many people can get it. 400, and he's going to get another 42 between now and Thursday. So, yeah, 500 cards-ish. But that will get him to stage 20, which is where you need to get all the points. And I'm a pro at Card Clash. I'm a pro at Card Clash. So, yeah, he'll definitely get to stage 20. Yeah. But we want to try and get right up to the top of the board. We want to get the avatar. We want this. Will, how you doing, man? Fine. To be fair, we're not even halfway through, so we've got plenty more. We were just doing Alli's, and we're gonna go over. No one comes close to me in Card Clash. That's correct. I'm like the only person that likes playing it. Should we do Eze's? I said I'd do Eze's early, didn't I? Let's do Eze's. Right. Ezzadine. Message me again how many points you want, dude. Because we spoke loads last night, so your messages would be lost to me. We weren't whispering sweet nothings or anything. We were talking about VH League. Oh, mate, as if I've done that password wrong. Your password sucks. Serious donkey. Why can't everyone just have a really straightforward password? I can't remember who it was. One of the guys for the VHL ones changed his password just for me. And it was like VH underscore whatever. We're in. Yeah, it's weird how you guys have to like completely change up, isn't it, between the two different modes? I'd find that frustrating. But I get that that's part of being amazing at the game, is an end game that you have to do stuff like that. Eze, nice, dude. How much was this A-? Like 2,000 starry gems? I joke. Oh, it's a beautiful copy as well. Big copy as well. Oh, Will, you done a video and I haven't watched it. That's bad. I'm sorry. I haven't watched the video. I need to watch the video. Why have you got a C+ Wukong, Ez? Why have you got a C+ Wukong? Getting a B- is going to be fine. Right. Just rinsing him. Right. 100 awakenings or 600 points, whatever comes last. Yes, you want 100 awakens and 600 points. You've worded that terribly. Well done. Look at you. Look at you. Eze, what heroes do you want awakened? Or have you done them all to 2 because you're a good boy? Obviously just all of the level 2s. There's plenty there, isn't there? I got loads of queens. Okay. Cool. Ben, do you know how you use Oscar? You hope that he dazzles someone, and then when he doesn't, you redo the fight. I'm only joking, by the way. I'm sure I know there's more to him than that, but right, Awakens. Should we do? We'll do the normal Awakens first. You haven't told me who you want. Who, Eze? Because you're here. Just message me. Who do you want properly awakened? Or do you just trust me? Dangerous. Just trust me. Do whatever I want. I mean, that's like the worst thing you could have said. Pick all the good heroes, obviously, for the sellable copies. Let's go. Yeah. It's not a good start. It's not a good start. Oh, you got an A-. There's no point awakening Asmodel, is there? Aspen, Adakita. Helena's go for nice if she's high level. I'm young. I haven't even looked. I want to do Norton Haig because if you get a good copy, I'll buy him. I haven't even looked at the treasures for Alimac. I looked at Asmodel's. Asmodel's look a little bit tasty. Asmodel's look like they could... But then it's just armor stripping, isn't it? For Asmodel. More armor stripping. And I feel like most people have 100% armor break anyway. So is that a little bit redundant? Is that a little bit unfair? Could they have done it a little bit better? Geista goes for okay. I feel like Queen doesn't, but I know she goes... If she's quick, she obviously goes for quite a few shekels, doesn't she? B. Okay, I like the armor. I don't like the crit damage reduction. It's okay. That's not a bad bee copy. We've got 2 queen bees. Full of them tonight. 2 full of them. Yeah, huge. He's, Asmodel's now going to become the meta. He's not. Again, a Norton Hague, because we want a Norton Hague. Yeah, we've done loads of bees. I feel really good about it so far. I think the bees have been good. Oh, that was a stinky 10 pull. That was horrendous. That was bad. Okay. Someone's just messaged me. I don't know how to get it off my screen. Oh, you guys can't see it. Can you not see it? You can see it. I can see it. Someone wants my help, but they're not even prepared to watch the stream. C. Solid C. Rest is a little bit stinky. We'll do one more quick awaken. Let's get a decent Yerm term. Let's get a Yerm term up in here. Can you imagine it was an A Yerm term? But we could use him for some cheesing. Right, let's check out, because I think we had like 10 over. Starlight Melody, points detail. I can't work that out in my head. I'm not that smart. Oh, I can. It's 51, isn't it? To be fair. So we've got 49 to go. Yeah, it has to be 49 at least. It may then be more. What copy are we ripping out of these bags? Is that what we're doing, Ez? Is that what you wanted me to do? Opening up the chests? Because we're running low on hero copies otherwise. Yeah. Aspen. Makes sense. You happy for me to do Aspens? Yeah, Koji. DG. She's not in this chest. What are you doing? DG and then Aspens. Okay. How many DGNs do you have? Oh. I was thinking, well, where is she? Is she in here? Nope. See you later. No, have a good one, brother. I mean, there's not many hero chests here, Ez. Make sure I'm not being completely thick and stupid. That's fine. So that's all we can do. Soulwind. Come on in. Use all the hero chests. You have a lot. I don't think you're telling the truth. I don't see where. What are you talking? Oh, do you mean like the basic bitch chests, like these ones? Is this what you're talking about? Because you could have done this before I came on here and not confused me. Yes. Okay. Right. Well, you know, you sit there throwing shade at me when you could have done this part. Just that one. Just the last one. There we go. I'm not seeing any more chests. I'm not saying there's not any more, but your bag isn't as clean as Alli's bag. Who got an S tier? Oh, S tier. Listen, I've already thought about this. What would my reaction be? Very muted. I can tell you my reaction would be very muted. I can't stand it. When I see, and it's normally like speedrunners, their reactions crop up on TikTok or Shorts, right? And their reactions are just the most cringeworthy, horrific things in existence. I don't know if that's worse than sitting there in silence and just being like, oh, that was quite good, wasn't it? I don't know what's the worst reaction. You won't see me screaming. I can promise you that, even with an S tier. What do you mean, not that? Eze, I need context when you say stuff. You're just putting in random words when I'm on your account. It's scaring me because I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or not. You said Natalie first. Yeah, but I don't get what you, Eze, I don't know what you mean. I meant when you're in the non-Bond Soul Awakening. Tell me what you, because I don't want to do it if you don't want me to do it, but you're just saying random words, and I appreciate you understand the context of it. I don't. Yeah, I don't know what we're expecting to do. Indy? You okay? Just in a dream? You okay? Hold up 1 second. You okay? You okay? You're just dreaming. What's up? You okay? You're okay. Sorry, my dog was making weird noises, but I think she was just dreaming, but it scared me. You were using Quick Awakening in non-Bond Awakenings. I just said not in that section. I still don't know what that means. I still don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to crack on. Yeah, well then, but you're the one stopping me from doing it. By saying stop and stuff like, and don't do it. And it's like, well, I don't know what you mean. I'm worried I'm doing the wrong thing. Right. At least we got a B. At least we got a B. And Eze's going to stop being confusing from now on. Hey, Panda. Yeah, I am rage baiting. Because the last thing I want to do is make a mistake on someone else's account and you chipping in with random, like, 4-word sentences that don't make sense doesn't help my mental state right now. So just stop. Right. You arsehole. You really are. Right, let's check. So we need to do more, and I've now forgotten where we even are. That's not your fault, to be fair. That's my fault. 81, so we need to do 19. Hey, is Excalibur here? Hey, bud. How you doing, man? Funny enough, I was thinking about you earlier. I need your guy that done your Discord for you. Can you please DM me with that person's information? Because my Discord needs to be made to look prettier for all of you wonderful people. And I just don't have the skills to do it. I don't have the skills to do it. So, yeah, we need to... I need to get that sorted out. And your guy done a great job. Another B. We're smashing it. Smashing it with the B. 2 Bs. That's not a terrible one. It's not great. So we've got 9 more to do. 9 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I overpulled by 4. So, yeah. Yeah, this has been a very good session. And it continues. C+. 2 Cs. I am well happy with that. I think that went very, very well. And we're over 6 average. My first time ever over 6 average, man. Oh, that was so good. Sandy, I was using the Soulbound Awakenings. I promise you, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. So, yeah, that's kind of perfectly done. I'm well chuffed with that. I hope you are, Ez. On top of that, yeah, the CSG value, because we got loads of B copies, didn't we? I felt like we got loads of B copies. Maybe we didn't. There's got to be an easier way of looking at that. I can't even think, to be fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 B, 4 B minuses and a B. Nice. Why is that cropping up here? Check in the session section. Oh yeah. Just don't mind me. Cool. Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. Oh, I got you, Sandy. I just didn't realise what he meant, so I was getting frustrated. So that's fine. So Eze, thank you so much for letting me do that. Let's jump. We'll do Ben's. Got Ben's to do. Get it through loads. And then I'll do mine kind of slow. Ben's listed, he's out exactly right. Do I have Ben's? I don't have Ben's info. Why haven't I got Ben's info pinned? Oh, Ben, if you're still here, Ben, you might have to resend me the login info because I don't know. Oh, no, we haven't actually messaged directly that much, to be fair. That's fine. I thought we DM'd more than that. I'm disappointed in us, Ben. We need to talk more. So we're going to do... Yeah, we're in. Okay, cool. So we need to do Ben's. We've got 3 accounts for Ben. I don't just use you for your accounts. I'm not toxic. I'm not toxic. You're toxic. Hey, Pac-Man, how are you, brother? Right. Main account C, C+, B minor stones. Use them on Flora, Garuda, and Sherlock. After that, go ham on Natalie, Maddie, and Monkey for 600 points. So, let's go straight into it. How on earth do I get that Discord overlay? Why is my face gone all blurry? Right. So, he wants us to do... I presume it's in the right order as well. C for Flora. Nope. C for Flora. I love the fact I'm awakening a Flora as well, by the way. We've lost Ben. Ben's not here, but that's okay. C, C+, B minus. That must be what he meant. That must be what I meant. Oh. That's a rough C. That is a rough C copy. It's Ben's fault. Garuda for C+. Sorry, Ben. Oh, God. Am I going crazy? Where's the Garuda? Where's the Garuda? She's not past here, is she? Oh, is he just not... Has he... Ah. Oh. I think he meant actually... That's my fault. It doesn't matter. He obviously meant do it on the actual hero. I didn't realise he had them pre-built. C plus Garuda, but that's fine. That's not going to hurt him. C plus. Yes. B for attack. Oh. Nice. So that was a C plus stone, but we got a B. Okay. Fine. And then finally, yeah, oops, that's my bad. Ben normally watches. If Ben's not here, apologies, Ben. I didn't realise you had a floor there. You just have to switch it over. And then Sherlock. And he's already got that. B- for Sherlock. That is Sherlock, isn't it? That's a cool skin. I don't think I've ever seen that skin before. B. Listen, it's on trend, isn't it? It's on trend. Right. Go ham on Natalie, Maddie, and Monkey. We can do all of that. And he also wants me to leave him free awakening on the monks. We've got terrible luck on our free awakens. Oh, D- isn't terrible. Leave you 4. So I need to leave him 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Let's do these first. Leave my man 4. And we've got the stones. Jersey, how are you, bro? By the way, sorry, Excalibur, did I asked you to send me and I thought I didn't even see if you responded. But yeah, send me your Discord guy immediately. Hey, B. And it's a nice B as well. It's not even a bad B. Hey, Pendlix, how you doing, bro? No A- yet, but we did get... Did we get a red streak? We did get a red streak on a stone, so it doesn't really count. I don't think it really counts, personally. But that's just me. Let's do Minky. Caradell, how you doing? How you doing, man? Come on. That's a terrible 10 pull. Has that saved? No, it hasn't saved today. Right, that one didn't happen. Ben's not here. We don't tell Ben what just happened, all right? Natalie, Maddie, Monkey. Jordan! You should have got me to do it, man. I've been getting all the luck. You should have seen... And you should have seen the luck I got Eze. We had 5 Bs. 4 of them were B-, but I'm counting them. And why did I do one short? Paco, see you later, bro. Have a good one. Have fun at work. This isn't my account. So this is, I'm doing other people's accounts at the moment. See, so we've done Alli. We've done Eze's. This is one of Ben's accounts. He's got 3 of them. Greedy fucker. And then we're going to do my main account. We done my alt account at the start. We normally do these manually. This has definitely, obviously, been quicker. Well, obviously it's quicker. It's Quick Awaken. But I prefer doing them manually, but there's no way we'd have got through all of the Awakens doing them like that. Yeah, I feel like we're getting unlucky. Did we take all of the good luck from Eze's account? Natalie, Maddie, and Monkey. I feel like we definitely haven't done 100, have we? Ooh. That was rough. Yeah, we're nowhere near it. Let's check. Claim everything out. Yeah, they are. They're just bait, aren't they? Rainbow Awakens. They're there to trick you. So we need to open up some chests. But I can't, unless I'm going crazy. Ah, right. Of course we can. Okay. We got this is all of them chests. Oh no, it's not. So 17. Let's work out how many we need, because obviously we need some. Was he been a little spender as well? Right. Oh, he hasn't been. So he must have been. What? He must have. He must have spent. Oh, he hasn't spent that much. Okay. So we've done 59. So we're going to do 41 more Awakens. Let's do one so that it's an even number. There's even more. You should leave him 4. Right, let's do this. And then we need to do 40 more. Do I play other games? I don't really. Not anymore. I did before I started the YouTubes. But then I haven't had the time, really, Excalibur. To be honest with you. I love Pokemon, obviously. What kind of weirdo doesn't love Pokemon? But I haven't been able to play it. I will make content on it because I really enjoy it. My only worry with it is that it will take so long to make, I think it will, to make like a video on it, that if I was to spend all that time and effort doing it, and it got like 100 views, I would be very disappointed. So I've got to be careful what I do so that I can keep my mental state nice and healthy. But VHL is coming up to an end. It's been a good run. Been loads of fun with it. But it will give me a couple of weeks of basically a break. So yeah, we'll see then what I end up doing. But like I was playing Arena Breakout and stuff before Christmas. I was enjoying that, but I literally haven't played any games since really pre-Christmas. B. Nice. Terrible rest. that was bad, but it was a good overall one. So that's fine. What's my favourite Pokemon gen? Listen, I'm going to say the most irritating answer. I'm a first genner. Because... But for me, Pokemon's nostalgia. Because as a child, when I was growing up, after I used to get home from my daily shift as a chimney sweep, I would then sit down with my Game Boy that didn't have a backlight and play Pokemon Red. And so for me, I've always had Pokemon. It's always been part of my life. Now, admittedly, I prefer like the remakes because obviously it looks prettier, which is why I'm so surprised I haven't got heavily invested into like the ROM hack side of things, because for me, it's what I always wanted. And as a kid, that's what you wanted. Like you wanted the game to be harder, or you wanted this, or you wanted that. And now it's all there, and I haven't taken advantage of it. I do feel like a bit of a weenie because it's just stupid, really, isn't it? No, wait a minute. We'll do 21 more. Or, he only wants to go to 600 points. Basically, you're going to have to do 21 anyway. Let's do 15. Oh, you got A- Aspen. Nice, Pendix. Jason, I've done the Awakens. Alli's already bought all the stuff. I'm going to do a video Tuesday/Wednesday when Alli's done with Star Expedition and he's built his Basilisk back up. We're going to do an account review for him. Your video is going to come out Monday, I think. It depends how it goes. In terms of more Pokemon content, Randy, honest, as I said, I would just love to do it. I would love to do it because I could sit and talk to you for hours about Pokemon. And I don't know why I haven't. Like, there's no real reason why I haven't. There's nothing stopping me from doing it other than, as I said, time. Is that really a massive factor? Am I just being a little bit of a bitch about it and worried that it's not going to work? Would I have fun even if it didn't work? Yes. Does that mean that I should just do it anyway? Yes. Would I expect to see something in the next couple of weeks? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is the honest answer to that. Pendix, see you later, bud. I'm not a card person. What are you guys, I've just seen Sandy's message. What are you guys talking about? The guild's nearly done. You guys can nearly all join the guild together forever. What did Ben say? Because we're not going to have enough Awakens. I presume he... Oh, we are. You. We are going to have enough Awakens. Yeah, Pokemon's the nuts. Oh, he wanted us to do... There you go. Leave them for. He didn't trust me so much that he leveled up the ones he wanted to keep. I'm here for that because I fully understand that I'm an idiot. B again. Nah, it's not a B. We've seen loads of green streaks, man. Loads of green streaks. I think we've done very well. 60. So 10 more. Yeah, that's literally going to put us bang on it. One under, maybe. How cool would that be? We did stones, didn't we? Did we do stones on Ben's account? Yeah, we did, but they were rubbish stones. They're still stones. Still stones. Madeline. Just in case we high roll. We're never going to high roll that much. But just in case. Ugh. Yeah, that... Oh. That was gross. That was disgusting. That was disgusting. I didn't know that was possible to get that. I thought it was always capped at 2 levels difference. Because I've had a B and 2 Ds. Okay. Oh, that was a good one. I presume we're there. I fucking presumed wrong. So, nah, we're going to be all right, though. So we need 8. We need 8 points. I don't think we're going to get 8 points from 1. But that's okay, isn't it? That's okay. That's okay, gang, isn't it? Nah, that's definitely not enough. We'll do another one. We've got one more here. I think we'd have to get unlucky to not get it. Or do I not have... I just need to pull out one more in crystal. Right, that's where I'd have definitely used contract starry gems. Definitely would have. Jordan, no worries, man. Have a good one, dude. I'm looking forward to your VHL progress on Sunday. That's bad. Yeah, I think we should have... Oh, we've got 603. That's fine. I think we should have some solid players in the guild. I think that the guild's going to be okay. We're not expecting miracles, are we? But am I going crazy? Where's Treebeard? Definitely on Ben's account. Am I going crazy here? Yeah, Excalibur, of course you can. Where's Treebeard? Ah, it's because they're on... I'm so confused. It's because the servers have merged. I was panicking that I'd done something horrendously wrong. Right. Yeah, Excalibur, you're more than welcome. What progress? Just another... Oh, is that what you've got stuck at? I've cleared the tower on my account. Aspen Dungeon. Haven't done it today. I'm doing it tomorrow, Aspen. So we'll see how Aspen goes. In truth, I forgot. It's basically what happened. B Stone on RFW. Oh, no, but again, I presume he means, see, this is where. No, it's got to be that one. Right? It's got to be. I need more instructions because I presume this is what he wants to do. B Stone, use on RFW, B- on Star Alchemist. This has got to be what he means. It's got to be what he means. Yeah. Bass's gang is thriving. Bass's gang is thriving. Oh, and do you know what? That's not a bad B Stone. I've seen worse than that. That's a low B+. I think B+ starts at 4,400. But I'm absolutely here for that all day long. And he wanted Star Alchemist Holmes Young. Is he? Oh, God. A weird little collection of heroes he's managed to put together. Definitely B-. I have to read it 10 times to make sure. Oh, shut up. It's not little progress. I made loads of progress. B from a B-. And he's super quick for a B copy, which is fine. If he's using him as a tenant, it doesn't matter. If he's not, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, Alli, the B luck is wild. It is wild. So he has 28 unbound crystals. 300 points if it looks possible. 28 unbound. Oscar, Vulcan, Maddie, etc. So the heroes that are 3. This is another reason I don't like doing Awakens on people's accounts. He said he's got 28 unbound crystals. Right. Why did he say that? Why put... Ben, don't confuse me with wordplay. I'm not smart enough to be tricked like that. Oh, mate, terrible luck on the 3 Awakens again. Yeah, I think we've high rolled in every single B- stone. I'm pretty sure we have. Which is wild. 28 unbound crystals. The rest use Aspen copies, 300 points if it looks possible. Well, it's definitely going to be possible. It depends how far we have to take it. C. B. Three C's. Fine. He's leveled up Finn as well. He wants torture. Yeah, because to get to 600, to get to 300 points, we'll need what? 50 Awakens? So he's got plenty of stuff in the bag. Oh, he's low on starry gem. I'm not poor shaming, all right? I'm not. That's not why I said what I said. He didn't specifically mention. Oh, can't do it anyway. Do that. Yeah, that's 8, isn't it? C. Excalibur, I don't know what you mean, you mysterious man, but I appreciate you dropping in. I'll see you later. I'm not poor shaming. I don't mind. I don't mind brokies. That's so horrible. That's such a dick thing to say. I didn't mean it at all. Right. Obviously, we can. I am horrible. I'm not horrible. You guys know I'm not horrible. Right. Let's get more aspinators out. So we're going to need to do probably... Yeah, we're going to need a few more of these. Yeah, we'll do aspens. Oh, why didn't you... I wish I'd seen them first, because that's what I'd have done. I don't shame anyone ever for anything. It's a joke. I can't even remember what I said now. Was mocking the fact that... Hey, and to be fair, hold on. Everyone needs to calm down as well. Ben's VIP 13 on his main. It's not possible for me to poor shame someone that's VIP 13. So let's all take it down a notch. Fuck. That's got to be the worst 10 pull that has ever existed in the history of man. Sheesh. That is... I mean, that hasn't helped us in any kind of way for points, has it? So we'll do... Oh, that was gross, wasn't it? That was gross. We must high roll now, surely. 5. Yeah. This is where we get the A. I promise ya. A C is what I said. Purple's but with the grit of green in it. Look at that. We got more points in those 5 than we did in the previous 10 pull. 284. Can't remember what points. Yeah, he's 6 average. So 2 or 3. 2 or 3. We can get more. We have the power. World-class singer, by the way. Just in case any of you didn't know that. Do you know what's interesting? I have several autistic tendencies. One of which is to hyperfixate on songs. So what I tend to do is when I have a song that I like, I'll play it on repeat. So, like, but I can't even tell you the names of the songs or the people that sing them. And then I'll get my YouTube Premium come through, and my YouTube music thing at the end of the month, and it'll be like, you're in the top 0.0007% listeners to Baccarat something. I'm like, I don't even know what the song is. And yet, I can't say the words to songs I listen to every day and repeat for months on end. And yet I know every single word to the song, My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard. And I don't know why. I honestly couldn't tell you why I know that. One of the kids, it cropped up on their phone earlier. They were watching something on the tablet. And that's what the song came out as. And I just started singing it. And I was like, wow, turns out I'm amazing at everything. It's a fire song. It's a fire song. Yeah. I'm not going to sing it for you, but I'm just letting you know that I do know the words to it, in case it ever came up that you needed someone for some situation. I don't know. If you ever get held at gunpoint and they say, right, that was terrible. The only way you're getting released is if you know someone that knows the words and can sing it, and preferably can jiggle in time. Hit me up. I will save your life. All right. Right. Come in. Gun Lampoon. I'm not actually singing. I'm just saying I could if I wanted to. Oh, fuck. We're going to have to do one more Awaken. Because that's not enough, is it? Because it's got to be... Is it D minus? Yeah, 2 points off. Well, we're doing it. We're doing it anyway. He wanted to get to 300 points. We're going to get our boy to 300 points. Well, yeah, I presume it's... Well, actually, do you know what? I was saying, obviously, is I would presume it's part of the female anatomy. But I actually suppose I don't really know. We can do a Wukong. Wukong's not going to hurt us, is it? I like to think that it's not. I don't know how to say what I want to say. I presume it's where milk comes from. And they're like, no, yeah, I presume that. So I was trying to think of the words in my head. I don't know. Oh, I'm not claiming that. Yeah, definitely. I know it's to clarify. I never assumed it was actual milk. It was the things that make milk. Because let's face it, that does bring all the boys to the yard. Because damn right, it's better than yours. Right, and we've got Treebeard. Yeah, I mean, even 10-year-old. I mean, my boy is 7, and I'm pretty sure he knows what it means. Good lad. Right, meme team. Do the same thing. Leveled copies up to use the unbound crystals on. The rest use Vesa, Silver, Geista, Freya, Melissa copies. 200 points, 300 if the copies allow. We can make 300 work. 100%. So, oh god, right. Read it. Leveled copies that use the unbound crystals on it. I think it's the because he's saying unbound. That's what's kind of throwing me off. Is because that obviously means these ones. But oh yeah, because it's the meme team. Duh, obviously. Listen. He said to me. Oh, I forgot the actual extent of this account. I will show you guys the account in a second. The account's stupid in a fantastic way. I adore this account. I absolutely adore it, man. So we're going to do... Well, he said... Oh, I see what he's saying, because obviously he's not going to use these. Leveled up copies. Well, it would make sense to do... Yeah, that's fine. The team's wild. Why is my camera doing that again? I don't know. Yeah, this team's crazy. Ben's a nutter. Nice green streak. Solid C. Oh, jeez. Check that out. 3 solid Cs. Nice. Very nice. I presume he wants us to do this because he obviously would rather... Because he can't use anything that's not forest. Right? He's the meme team after all. I can only do 5. That's fine actually. Do that. It is a proper meme team. And I respect... Oh, nice. C- for Madeline. I respect the hustle more than you can possibly imagine. For those that haven't seen this before, this is a forest-only account. Vesa, Freya, Melissa, Sylvie, Mutated Fungus, Geista. Is that another Sylvie? Yeah. As a tenant, I suppose. I don't know. Another Melissa, Geista. No, is this just for like interdimensional arena teams? Freya, Vesa. That's a cool skin. I've never seen that skin before. Oh, that looks so much cooler than other skins. Oh, it's an ace skin. I don't hang around with the cool kids. That's why I don't see cool skins like that. I hang around with losers that don't take part in guild activities like me. Cool. How many points? What we'll do, we'll leave Ben on 2 because I don't want to start. So he's got 100 points exactly. 15, 17, something like that. We need to do because I don't want to go crazy. I really don't want to start messing up stuff. That's fine. Because that's... I think we're going to run short. We'll see how it goes, because I've got mine. Ah, hey, Ben. Robbie, coming in clutch with the jellyfish facts that none of us knew none of us knew the facts. None of us knew that we wanted to know the facts. But once we hear them, we realise that's what we're looking for all along. Jellyfish have no right or left side, only a top or bottom, as they are symmetrical. Robbie, how are you, friend? You didn't get... I thought we were going to potentially play something. Oh, there's loads of copies in the bag. Did I just take out copies I shouldn't have? I feel like I did. Radial... Stop using... I don't... Listen, Robbie, but I don't know that. How am I supposed to know that you're on every day? I don't know how to use Discord, as everyone here will very quickly attest to. I've got... To be fair, hold on. I've said that. I have got a lot better. I have got a lot better at Discord. Bees. It's raining bees. Why have you done me like that? Set me up to fail. That was embarrassing, wasn't it? A good friend would know. It's nothing to do with being a good friend. I don't... We're going to stop at 200. I'll let you decide what you want to do, Ben. But this tenant copy, maybe. Maybe. I got baited. I love this. This cicadas. Wow, just the Edgar's, bro. You've got them with resonance gear as well. Why have you got them with resonance gear? That's correct. How long have they... What? Why? Why have they got resonance gear? It's so stupid. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Right, I don't want to do a proper team. Ben's like, no, don't do this. But we're going to do this because we're going to make someone's night. Because they're going to see the lineup to end all lineups, right? And they're going to be so confused as to what's happening. Starlight's going to wreck everyone. And then do you know what we'll do? Stop making weird noises. I don't want to put backups in. I feel like it's cheating. No, we will do. Because then if we there you go. There you go. Nobody's awakening a Williams. I'll be awakening a Williams. Do you know what I want these guys to do? No, because that team's going to smash us. No. Oh, it's got a Patricia. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, we're doing this one more time. And then we'll do more Awakens. So I feel like we want a tanky front line. Edgar and Gru. Makes perfect sense. Demon Hunter, Starlight, Faceless, obviously. And then we do need a little bit of burst. So let's get Geester in there. And then we'll get the subs bench filled up. Double Sylvie. Makes perfect sense to me. Let's see how this goes. Is this just how shit Patricia is? Is that she can't even dent our team? Or is she about to go absolute ham on us? Why are you so much... That was all Edgar, by the way. just so that everyone fully understands. Nah, Short King, not this time. Backo. Sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do it. Listen, I didn't pick that team. The team picked me. All right. Short King, not tonight. I've got to do my Awakens, and then to be fair, I've kind of had enough of Awakens. And the other reason is, I find it very stressful to do Awakens because I'm so worried I'm going to mess up stuff on people's accounts. That I find it off-putting. The other thing as well, which I'd kind of forgotten about, my wife has much more of a social life than I do, as you can imagine. She's out with the girls tonight, and so it is whatever time is. It's 8:10. The kids have got to go to bed soon. You might have noticed how well I've got them trained, because you haven't heard them. They're upstairs chilling. My oldest one's in charge. I haven't heard any shouting or screaming so far, which is obviously good. So I do need to put them to bed sooner rather than later. It's a weekend, 9 o'clock, I suppose. No, Ben, thank you for letting me do that, bro. VH Daddy. So Short King, did you message? Hold on, because I can do my Awakens another time. Did you message me about your Awakens and I said I'd do them? Why do I feel like that happened and I've lied to you? Because if I agree to do it, I'm going to do it for you. Because it's cool to see it on stream. I appreciate that. What's your name on Discord? We love the meme team. Do you know what? I think that I'm going to make a really good thumbnail for your account when I do your... Fine. Straight... Short Kick, DM me. We'll sort yours out now. If you DM me now, we'll get it sorted. We'll do yours on stream. I swear, Paco, you just lurk and wait for me to say something negative and then say, oh, I've just turned up. Oh, that'd be so cool, Ben. I hadn't thought about that. That'd tie in really nicely, wouldn't it? We are due a forest hero, are we not? Because when was... So, the last... Hold on. I forget all these things. Hyan. Sorry, dude. I know you. On there. Who was the last... Oh, no, it's forest next, isn't it? Sylvie. So we've had Abyss, Shadow, Fortress, Light, Dark. So we are due a Fortress one. Right. High-end. Not only we're going to go on High-end's account, and we're not just going to do Awakens, we're also going to check his account out. To the point that we might not even do Awakens, depending how long we sit on the account for. Right, let's go into his account. Because I did, and sorry, do you know what? I've got a horrendous memory. We all know that I've got a very short attention span. And the issue is that when people have different names on YouTube to Discorders, more than anything, is I just struggle with it. Like, my memory's not very good. But you're right, I did say I'd look at your account. And I'm not going to lie to you. Who's Hellboy? Hellboy. Hey man, how you doing? You're a noob, Panda. Don't call me a noob. You bitch. Ah. That's okay. Listen. Ah. Fucking nice account. Sorry, no one else can see what I'm looking at. You just deleted everything then. Not your account. My OBS. VIP7. Pavel, I forget. I don't I don't forget names. So if you guys had the same names on Discord as you do on YouTube, not a problem. Because you guys tend to have different names, I get loads of messages, which is a good place to be in, right? But then it's hard to remember conversations you've had, especially when you've got names here, and everywhere else, and it gets a little bit confusing. Forder's goal. You're never late. You're absolutely fine. So, let's check out Hyan's account. Oh, you are a cot man. Have I told you this already? Have I seen your account already? You cot man. Look at you. I am here for it. Absolutely. I think it's great. You've got a beautiful A, Lord of Aspen, Giant Killer Defier. Shame about the bonus stats. We can't help that. And shame he's quick. But it's an A tier Aspen. We ain't complaining. Elenia and Halura. A tier Halura. Super quick. Nice. T1 Betty. Right. Here's the thing. Who? Hellboy. Listen, they call me Grandpa. Are you saying I'm young? Hellboy said, lol, I seen someone called him a grandpa. He's young. Are you saying I'm young? I'd appreciate that very much so. I get called Grandpa, I get called Unk, I get called loads of horrible, nasty things by people in this community. So, yeah, Grandpa VH. I just, it's water off a duck's back to me. It's absolutely fine. I am not an old person. Caradel, thank you. But you're still young at heart as well. Yeah, everyone calls me Gramps, and I don't mind it. My wife thinks it's funny. She thinks it's funny that everyone thinks I'm old. Because in my real life, I'm always the young one. But yeah. This is fascinating. Oh, Maisie, how you doing? You get ID'd. Nice. I don't get ID'd. No, Gabor, it's not, unfortunately. Oh, hold on. Is it guaranteed? Well, you might end up getting the stone. No, right. Sorry. We're looking at high-end. No, we're looking at Short King. Right. I need a name. I can't call you Short King. And I can't pronounce high-end properly without it sounding stupid. Short King, message me. Message me now with what I'm going to call you. Because I made Mark change his name from Le Demon to Mark Le Demon because I wasn't going to refer to him as Le Demon. So you message me a name that I can refer to you as and we'll have a little look through your account. I am seeing some red flags. However, what I would also say is they're not terrible red flags. They're definitely fixable red flags. You're not over 80. Call you Huhai. I don't know how to pronounce that either. I'm old. I'm going to call you short. SK. No, I'm going to call you SK because that sounds cool. You're SK. Don't take anything I'm going to say as like hurtful criticism. Everyone here knows that I try to remain very positive about people's accounts, even if there is stuff that needs sorting out. And I also try SK. I don't care if it sounds too close to MK. I couldn't care less. We're calling him SK. So don't take anything I say as me being mean or bullying. We're gonna talk through a few bits. First and foremost, for anyone watching this, as far as I'm aware, you shouldn't have destinied Elena and Queen first with the Lord of Fear Aspen. The benefits you get from destinying them don't outweigh the costs, i.e. the core cost. With Queen, what makes her incredibly strong, this, which doesn't matter whether she's destined or not. And Elena, her single core is good, and it's black and white too. So really, we wouldn't have wanted to destiny them. It's not the end of the world, because you would at some point anyway, and it makes, obviously, Lord of Fear Aspen more powerful. So, but that's fine. Betty at T1's fine. Now, you've obviously got this issue, where you have got an E5 Mad Lion and E5 Wukong, and we shouldn't have that. That shouldn't exist on anyone's account. And I presume it's because you've cot-manned the hell out of this. What I find fascinating is how much food you've got. Where have you got all this food from? Like, because I don't... Someone said there's too many 9 stars. No, there's not a 9 stars. 9 stars aren't an issue because it's food, isn't it? And it cleans your bag up. I don't know how you've got this much food. But that's not a problem at all. You've got more in the bag. How many light heroes you got? Sheesh. You've been doing Ethereal Realm. Not loads of it, but you've... Rob MC. How you doing, bro? I don't see your VIP 7. So you've spent some money. I always find it interesting if people have spent money in areas that I think, see, how have you not spent money on this? If you're a spender, and you are a spender at VIP 7, getting these is great because you get 104 chests, which is a core in each. Plus you get the gems. I actually use these for food. I use these for food. I know it's bad. But that's what I did because you get 6 10 stars for $20, which I think is great value for money. Well, it's level 180. I don't know how old that makes it. Oh, listen, you're gonna have done Seal Land. You're gonna have actually. You have done. Where's all your? Well, you've got spiritual essence and you've got subs. I feel like what? Did you say that you regressed? I'm so confused. So why would you have regressed Wukong? You started October. Yeah, because your account's like similar level to mine. Okay. But why? Can I ask, why have you regressed Wukong? What's the thought process there, bud? Because you've got Stella, you've got Cop. Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Well, it's probably not the best time for me to be looking at your account because it's hard to... Because how many soul symbols you got? How many soul symbols you got? You got loads of soul symbols. How close are you to the Grimoire then? Oh, okay. So you're basically you are there. You've got enough. I don't get why you don't just do it then. Why don't you just regress all of them? You've got the soul symbols. You need more food. Do you? 18 is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you need 6 more. But you'd have 9, 10 stars. So if we say that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, 15. You can do it now. Yeah. You could basically do it now. Am I missing something? Oh, no. Okay, right, Maisie, I get what you're saying. Not only obviously do you have to build them up, you have to regress them. So you're, to be fair, you're not miles away. Promo stones. Oh yeah, promo stones are killing SK as well. I'm seeing no deluxe resource chests. How have you got... Bro, how far did you go in this event? How far did you go in the event last week? The fact you've got 80 of them chests makes me think that you went very far. Because aren't they the impressive one? Aren't these... You got 80 of them. Oh no, actually, I think I got loads of them ones as well. But it's hard. It's hard to. The thing is, I was like, okay, Short King. It's hard for me to give advice on it because obviously the account's not where it should be deliberately. I mean, that's wrong. So, for instance, one thing that is wrong. Oh no, because you've got Dragon Rui, it doesn't matter. Bear in mind, like, Halora is always going to be going first. She should be your quickest. She should really have the Demon Bell. Or the Sonata, because you've got a Sonata. Because then that should boost up. Because why have you got... Oh, you've been doing boss fights. I'm presuming you've got a Lingering. You must have a Lingering if you've got an Aspen. Yeah, you have. So, really, that obviously should be on Aspen. Even just putting Halora with the Evil Sonata will give him a little bit extra skill damage. Because he's going to go last anyway. Because Elena should be going after Aspen. It depends what your speed order is. But I can't... The problem is, bud, I can't really test anything out because you haven't got your heroes built up. Where are you? 7-1. You 7-1-1. Yeah. Everyone's at 7-1-1, it seems. I feel like you shouldn't be a 7-1-1. 35 million attack? I cleared chapter 7 with 38 million attack on my Basilisk. So, but you've done it, you've gone like a weird way. And I think because you're a spender, you get away with it more. Like making things unoptimally. So, because you could rush things through. So, should you have done Queen and Elena second and third DT? No. Is it going to hurt you too much? Not really, because you've got the hero. You've already got Wukong, you can DT, Madeline. I mean, do you need Natalie? You haven't got Melissa, and you should have Melissa. What is... I've... Listen, let me go check that out. What do they recommend? Yeah, but that doesn't matter. Listen, and I'm going to do a video just for that purpose, right? Tenants are great, but the difference from like a T5 tenant. So look, we'll give you an example, right? Let's look at Elena. I'll show you what I mean. People put way too much stock into tenants. Admittedly, you're in an area of the game where it probably makes more of a difference than you haven't even got them in. But Elena, why is Elena's attack so much higher? Am I going mental? Yeah, so for you... Right. Yeah. Short King. Because that's going to give you an extra... So I'm really surprised you can't clear that. At 45 million attack, I feel like you should be able to clear that wave. Having not run an Aspen... This is a bad time for me to look at it. I'm very interested in your account because I like mid spenders accounts because the progress is so different to a normal person's. Yeah, Hellboy. I know that's kind of... Is that... Yeah, I know that's kind of possible, but you would have also had a proper team, I'd have thought. The issue having... As I said, the difference from having like a Destiny Queen to having one at T5 is negligible. So it's but it's fine because you'd have to do it at some point anyway. Demon Bell, Sonata, you done what I did. Go for the Sonata. I like it because it gives you more speed, to be fair. Dragon Rui, Lingering. So you've done it right. Obviously we need more energy feed, but then you haven't got a full 6. Oh, you have got a 6 hero team, haven't you? But they're obviously not built. You did need more energy feed. But it's fine. Like, you've got the heroes, you've got the copies. I still can't figure out why is Elena giving more attack than Queen? Am I going crazy? Yeah, but you know what you need to do, and I don't know why people don't do this, bro. in the mysterious sales, do it once, get the deluxe resource chests, and then just pick promo stones out of them. Like, you should never be short of promo stones. Short King, SK, that's what we're calling you, SK. In a couple of weeks' time, when this is fixed up, get me back on here so I can look at it properly. Because I like the look of that account, and I feel like there's stuff to play with there. But I can't really give advice until I see what you've done. And in terms of saying what should you do, well, because you've got the noble cause of Elena, Queen, and Wukong, that's who you're going to build up, right? Obviously Madeline's next, and Melissa. You're very quickly going to come stuck with Aspen in VC. The good thing about being a spender is that you can build your second damage dealer earlier. Aspen completely slows down once you get to chapter 8. Like, his chapter completions are way higher in attack than any other hero, but it's great to have him because he's the best boss damage dealer. So you can then switch that up and be like, well, I'm gonna move to a Williams or whatever. For me, say like this account, I've got Basilisk. I'm struggling now in chapter 8 with 91 million attack. So I could have a 91 million attack Williams and be past chapter like 9. Williams is my next build purely because I've already got the tenants for him. And I actually pushed a little bit in Hollow. So it means that I have actually got more chests. Annoyingly, this chest contains Aranias. And at some point I'll have Arania. I don't know if I care or not. Because that's basically 4 chests there. I could do it tonight. I could... do you know what? I could DT Queen. And I could make Basilisk Nirvana. Because I've even got enough materials now to build it. It's scary. I don't know what it does. Do you know why I'm not going to do it? I've said all that stuff out loud. I actually think we're too low on... I don't think we've got enough cot to do that. We haven't. I could figure this out for Queen. I've got the spare. We're going to be too short on Cot and Stella. Yeah, but Mark, I need to do more than that, I think, because I need to get to be able to get my tempo level up. I need to get another core, so I need to get another... I wonder how close... So it'd be one of these, which is not going to be fucking Sylvia, I can tell you that much for shit. I've got the DT materials. So I'd need to do another hero to core. Oh god, do not. The numbers confuse me. So I need to get another one to core. I've got enough in chaos. Surge of the... So I need to bump 2 up. Yeah, I think I'm going to be too short. No, because I need to keep Void Boss for videos. It's not DT mats. I'm fine on DT mats. We've got DT mats for days. I've got food for days. Look, I've got loads of DTs. I don't have Cotton Stella. Oh god. Oh. And there isn't any way of me fudging it. Starter. Definitely a skill issue. It is a skill issue. don't have it. I don't have it. How many cores do I have? Oh, I used them already. Shit. It wouldn't have been enough. It definitely wouldn't have been enough. I think we're gonna have to wait. I think we're gonna have to wait. Maybe another week or so. I'll do the hard calcs privately. Because I'd also want to think logically who I'm going to want to build up. It's probably, I love Wukong. I love Wukong. And because I don't like Betty, it probably makes sense to do Wukong. But then he's there for his stuns. I have to think about it. We will think about it. We'll get there together. We can do you know what we can do? We can do my Awakens though. Can we? Yes. 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 Let's do them. Let's do my Awakens. For fuck's sake, every single account I've been on has had a free Awaken. Including my own. I hate Oscar. Hate Oscar. And it's gonna be all the people. First decent one. Do you know what's gonna happen with Oscar, right? And it's one of those things. I know. So like you're gonna get lots of people that watch Rake and watch Idol Zero, so watch Will's video, right? And turn around and say, Oscar's really good, which is true. But he's only going to be useful, in my opinion, for late end game PvP, late end game VC. I can re-challenge Woodward. But what would I get from doing that? Would I get anything from doing that? Am I being stupid? Is that a stupid question I've just asked? Oh, I get what you're saying. So for content purposes, I can complete them. I could then go back and show people how to complete them. Okay, I got you. So Oscar. People are going to look at Rake and Will's videos and be like, oh, he's really good. In fact, there was this guy, and listen, he doesn't obviously watch my content, right? And he was saying that he was gonna regress his Mockman to become an Oscar main. And I said, well, you can't do that, because if you can't figure it out with Mockman, he's not going to help you. And he was like, oh, but he's a damage dealer. He's the only thing he does dazzle as a support. And it's like, yeah, but that's the point. His dazzle is incredibly strong for PvP, like against Star Souls and stuff like that. But I can't see me using it. Do I have a Destiny Hero video? I don't. I have, funny enough. By the way, Will, if you disagree with that, let me know. Because do you think that what I just said is valid? That he's more of an end game hero, and that if you were early game, mid game, you're not going to get much mileage out of him? Would you disagree with that? Because that's why I haven't done a video. Because I can't work out Oscar. I can't. And I don't want to turn around and say, because do you know what my issue is? Do you know the amount of people that have built Basilisk? And I see comments and they're like, VH has a Basilisk. And so I built him. So I've actually got to be careful now that I don't influence people with my terrible hot takes. And I have to have nuance to everything I say, because I don't want people doing stupid shit on their account because I do it on my account. But yeah, I can't recommend Oscar to people, because if you're the type of person that's saying that your Mockman's not working, so therefore I'm going to build and test out Oscar, you're not the right person to test out Oscar. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm going to leave the Oscar stuff to the professionals, and I'm going to stick to doing V4 guides and stuff like that. Jason, you asked, do I have a Destiny video? I don't. I have got a Tree of Origin video that for some reason I haven't released. I need to release that. Destiny video I actually feel quite confident in doing one. Nirvana, obviously I can't, like Star Souls and stuff, because I haven't experienced it yet properly at all, other than going on other people's accounts. So, but yeah, I can certainly do Tree of Origin. I can do Destiny. be? Ah. Are we doing well? I don't know if we're doing well. Feels like we're doing okay. Orange crystals. Yeah. I just... Panda, fuck you. But they are. And do you know what, right? And you guys ripped me for doing a V4 video. Nice, we're seeing green streaks. But the thing is, it's what I feel really confident talking about. Like, if someone asks, which is why I try not to give my opinion on stuff, like later game stuff, because I don't feel confident talking about it. And I don't want to talk about stuff I don't know, but I love talking about the early game. I think the early game's so fun, even though admittedly it doesn't last for very long. But yeah, I just want to keep 5 of her. Do a couple of queens. Oh, no. Terrible value. Terrible value. Right there. I want to see a red streak, man. I want to see one red streak. I don't think I've ever seen... Have I ever seen a red streak from an actual Awakening? I think I've only seen it from using stones. Mark, you're not allowed to criticise me one bit. Everyone else... I can hear my kids shouting upstairs. My wife has come home early. Hear them arguing. Nothing to do with me. I'm working. If you call this working, which I do because it gets me out of stuff. Yeah, Rob. The issue with the Ethereal Realm. Right, I think someone's having a meltdown upstairs. Bear with me, please. Yeah? Is everything alright? Right, apparently it's not a meltdown. Just getting overexcited on the phone. I could turn around, right? And I could say to you how to do... Oh, I can't scroll because I'm on Google Play. So you clear the map so that it's all visible. I have worked out that you get 3 hexagons wide clearance. So you go along the outside, go into the... You clear all the purple waves. There's like 7, which gives you 3%, 21%. You then finish up the little blue ones, puts you on 25% a day. Then you set your little guys off onto these here to collect. And you do that 4 days in a row. You end up doing exactly the same thing, clearing it to 100% map progress. And then you kill the boss, and you click on your ship, you put an anchor down and a collector, and then you start off on a new map, and you just go like that. But the video itself would literally be me saying that. And so it's like, it's hard. It's a hard one. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do a video on Ethereal Realm because I don't know enough about it. That doesn't stop me with other stuff, but yeah. Is it worth it becoming a dad? Is it worth it becoming a dad? It's so difficult. I love the fact that I had kids when I was young. I would struggle if like a 35-year-old said to me, "Should I have kids at 35?" Say my age now. No, Alli, it's not. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking of the context behind it. My brother is 37. Had his first child last year. That to me is wild because he wants to have more than one kid, right? So he's not going to have his kids leave his house till he's 60. Whereas when I'm 45, I'm going to have a completely clear house. So yeah, I mean, for me it is because I couldn't imagine. And this is difficult, right? I couldn't imagine personally being an old person without having grandkids. For me, that would be strange. But then I've always I've got a big family who's close. So for me, it's understandable. Like, I didn't realise that it's unusual for most families that your kids go and stay around grandparents' houses. Because in my family, we've always stayed with the grandparents, and we've always had nephews and nieces stay over and stuff like that. Like, my mum and dad, my dad retired really young. My dad was like 49, 50 when he retired. We had my little, or his nephews, they're my cousin's kids, stay around the house every Friday evening. So Friday night, that's just what happened every Friday. So from my point of view, family is important, but I do get why to others it's not. But I love having kids, but it is a massive fucking commitment. Like, Jesus Christ, you lose your freedom, which is why I actually think it's probably better to do it a little bit when you're younger. Because when you do it too late, I feel like, yeah, you've got your freedom back and you've got some money, you're not young enough to enjoy it. Yeah, Ben, exactly. Like, it's a weird, and you also don't want to come across, like, it's a weird thing. It brings you so much joy to see something you've created flourishing. But then there's other times where you want to fucking kill them. And it is, it's this hard mix. But I would always say that the good days far outweigh the bad days, like, emotionally. You need a Fantasy Factory video as well. Jason, do you mean Fantasy Arcade? Do you mean this thing? If that's what you mean, you're never getting one. If you want a Fantasy Factory video, yeah, Alli, that's it. Alli, do it. We'll see how far. No, because there's no leaderboard with Fantasy Factory. I love Fantasy Factory, but Fantasy Factory is the one with the little honeycombs. But that's it, Mark. It's difficult, right? I'll give you an example. When I was a very young person, I was an apprentice, and I'd go out with a carpet fitter called Owen and Gary, because there's two of them. That's the whole point of the story. And we used to have to do one Saturday a month working, and then we'd get a day off to compensate for that. When I worked with Gary, we would always do the Saturday and then have a day off the next week. So you were doing the shit thing first, i.e. working the Saturday, and then getting the good thing off after, so you had something to look forward to. Owen was an idiot, and Owen always used to have the day off during the week and then work on the Saturday. So you're sitting there, you have the good thing, then you're looking at the shit thing the whole time, and it's done. I look at that like kids. Getting kids done younger, like the shit part, which is when they're really little, is infinitely easier when you're younger and you've got all the energy. You haven't probably got the resources to really make full use of your time anyway. And then, like, my thought process is, by the time I'm like 45, I'm gonna be free and fully independent of my children, within reason. But if I went the flip side, like my brother, he's probably going to be 60. Like, and that's a huge, the jump from 45 to 60 is huge, right? So I get my freedom back when I'm 45. I'll be in a financially much better place. I can sell my house and downsize, probably at 50 to be fair. And I'm set, whereas he's going to have to keep on working because he's still going to have kids at home until he's probably 60. Like, and so it's a different thing. Yeah, Mark, and that's fair. And listen, ultimately, mate, everyone's different and everyone has different things. But I've always looked at it and thought, your memory doesn't last that long. Have all the fun when you're young, that's fine. But when you're 40 and your back's hurting and you're running around after a 4-year-old, you'll fucking regret it. I think like late 20s and 30s is fine. I think that it's difficult. I don't get... On a personal opinion, I struggle to see why people would want kids. And it's weird because my family's always done it. Not my mum and dad, but aunts and uncles and stuff. They've always had kids later in life. Like late 30s, 40. I just think it's fucking crazy. But it's so situational, isn't it? And it's what you want to do. But are kids worth it? Yeah, 100%. But because, as I said, you go through the shit bit at the start, which is raising them when they're horrible, and then like my little boy is turning 7 on Sunday. He's great. Like, he's so much fun. And boys get easier. Girls are the ones. I mean, my little girl is 11 and fucking hell, she can be such hard work, bro. Like, deliberately. But it's still worth it. Like, I'd still do it 100 times out of 100. Can anyone help you in comeback radio? No, brother. It's yeah. You have to have someone that's got the code. I mean, your best bet is to go on the Arda Heroes Discord and ask. I certainly don't have one for you, unfortunately. Is having a YouTube channel worth it? It is. Do you know what? I think the problem I have with YouTube, it's not a problem, I suppose. I struggle, right, with the motivation to do the videos. I really want to do them. I get halfway through doing them. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's really hard to get over that final push. I think where I'm more active, or I'm trying to be more active on the Discord side. Oh, look at that. See. I want to get taken a little bit more seriously. So therefore it makes me second guess everything I do, because I try and look at it through the lens of what other people will look at it as. And so it puts me off making stuff, because I worry, like, I'm not going to do it until Rake does a tier list. I'm not doing another tier list. Because it just gets memed on, which I think's unfair. But it is what it is. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is YouTube worth it? Yeah, it has been. Oh, it's 100%. It's been worth it. I've met all you people, and it's been fantastic. And it's one of those things that I'm really happy I tried it. I'm really happy I tried it, because anyone can try it. And it's one of those things. How many times do you get something where you think, oh, I wish I'd tried that? At least I've given it a crack. I think the problem is I've obviously picked a game that even if this like became amazing. Hold on, am I using the right hero for this? Even if it went amazing, there's still a cap to it, because it's bloody Idle Heroes, right? It's not like I could ever dream of doing something like this full time, doing this game. Have I got Madeline in this chest? I do. Hey. But that makes me even more tempted. Yeah, if I had to start again, what would I change? Oh, thanks, Mike. That's nice, though, bro. I'm really happy with the community side of things. I'm really happy with it. I think everyone's chilled and nice, and it's we here haven't got a toxic community. I know that from the outside, looking at some of the shitty comments I get given by you guys, they might think it's toxic. I know it's all love. But no, I'm well chuffed with how this has all gone. Like, proper chuffed, that community side. Alli, if you had to start again, what would I change? To be honest with you, what would I change? I don't think I've been doing it long enough to really have the hindsight yet. I hate the quality of my first videos to the point that I have unlisted some of them. But then without doing the shitty ones, you don't learn about the things that you need to do to make the better ones, right? I wish that my first interactions with the community was more positive. I feel like I ruined aspects of that for myself, which I'm now still struggling with certain aspects of it. But that's my own fault and my own problem. So I take some of that back. Yes, he was talking about stuff that I don't know. But no, would I change? What would I change? Do you know what I wish I'd done? I wish now I'd spent probably 3 or 4 months on that proper Discord, learning more about the game, talking more to people, etc., and then making content. I feel like I jumped the gun and didn't have anything to back it up. But I actually think I got very lucky because there's people that have been doing it a lot longer than me, like a lot more consistently as well, that haven't got as far as I've got. So maybe if I did wait, I would have missed the chance. I don't know. B minus. Nice. Shut up, Paco. Yeah. So I think that's probably what I'd have done. In hindsight, I would have delayed starting making videos and I'd have learnt more about the game first. Because the problem is, once you develop a reputation for being an idiot and making stupid hot takes that you can't back up, like, it's almost, if people don't want to give you the benefit of the doubt, then you'll never change their opinion. Whereas, like, say, funny enough, Will's here, right? Look at Will. I don't know if Will was part of the community before he started making content, but I would imagine that because of who he is within the community side of things, he would get given leeway even if people disagreed with him. Not that I think they do. Whereas, as I said, and so when he talks, people listen. And so I wish I'd tried to develop that side of it first. But I can't change that at this juncture. We're kind of stuck. Is Paco going already? Paco, I hope your day is not going too bad, friend. How many? Right. 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 6. Oh, I thought you said you were going. Oh, you got time to eat. Sorry, I thought you said you were going to eat. Sorry, dude. Got 4 more Awakens to do. So we hit the magic marker. I think. Oh my goodness. I didn't say that. I don't want Paco out. I don't want Paco out one bit. Okay. Right, we've got it. Yeah, and I would never have got to what Ali said. I agree with you, Ali, and I would never have got to that. But what I mean is, right? Say you're part of a community, and then and it was your friend, and they said, "Oh, I'm going to start making content." You'd all support them. I went in fucking raw. I didn't know anyone. I still can't believe that it kind of panned out for me. I'm surprised it has. But it didn't. For a long time, it didn't. Funny enough, I was looking back at the videos just today. Because, like, I get a bit disheartened sometimes with views on videos, which is stupid. Because I know when I first started this, and I said it in one of my very first videos. Yeah. Yeah, well, that's why. But I do that now. And it's so funny. It's so funny, right? You don't, and I've said this, you don't know how much little you know about a topic until you start learning more about it. So what I mean by that is, when I first started making content, I thought I knew everything. And I obviously didn't, but I argued with people over it, which was stupid. Whereas now, even though my knowledge base is far superior to what it was, and he's probably far superior to 95% of the players, right? I understand there is such a huge gap between what I know and what you guys know. Like, and it's stuff like the Star Souls and all that stuff that's really important that I know nothing about. And that's why, like, when people ask for opinion on stuff like that, I just say I don't know. Whereas before, I'd have tried to bluff it. And I don't know I don't know whether it was an ego thing, because I'm not particularly egotistical, so I don't really know why I did it. And I'm always eager to learn. So I don't get what my mentality was, right? It's just weird, isn't it? It's just like a weird thing. Because, like, well, you'll know, because I asked you all the time, and I'll happily learn. Yeah. Yeah, Ali, it is, and it's mind blowing, and it's even. it's the little things as well. So like I was on the Discord the other day and someone said they put up their account and it was say like a 10-star and a 9-star. They said, should I continue this account? And I said, I'd start a new server because you'd get the Pioneer races because he's a returning player, right? I said, you'd get the Pioneer races and you'd get a new server bonus. And Last said, think about the holo boosts. And it didn't even enter my mind, right? So from now on, I will always have that caveat into it that there is other things you've got to take into account. Yeah, and Mark, I'm so happy you said that. I get memed again making V4 videos and talking about base heroes. People joke about it. People don't need content on endgame stuff as much as newer players do. Endgame content is interesting and obviously you can learn things. But early game content is where you get all the noobs and they need to know stuff. The accounts that I get sent through and that I see on Facebook and stuff like that is fucking mind-blowing. But that's what most players are like. Facebook's the worst. Jesus, I don't know what those guys are smoking over there. But the accounts that get put up on Facebook is just... You can't believe that it is real and yet you know it is. But I suppose that's what happens. Like if you just loaded up this game and you didn't consume any content, you would 100% assume that your main goal is to get as many Transcendence heroes as possible. Imprints, are they good? Probably, but they're not as good as a Transcendence hero. So I'm going to pick Cot 10 times out of 10. And that makes perfect sense. It's only when you really actually get into the nitty gritty and you start speaking to people or looking at guides or whatever that you realise that's bullshit. It's much more important that they're imprinted. It's much more important that the Tree of Origin's broken. It's much more important that they're destinied. Yeah, Mark, honestly, I can't remember who I was talking to. And I wasn't rude to him, but he wasn't getting what I was saying. And you guys know I'm not rude, right? I joke around with you guys, but I also try and look at it. I don't like being horrible. It's not in my nature. I don't like doing it. I find it really awkward to be, like even just being straightforward with people. But this guy wasn't fucking grasping it. And he didn't spend that much money. He was VIP 5, so however much that is. And when I say my VHL account is in a better shape after 3 weeks of play than this guy who'd been playing for 2 months and had spent 300 quid. And he was like arguing with me about what his decisions and why they were the good thing. And it's like, mate, I would slap your account now with my V2 wall deck and V2 ticks. Like, so don't tell me that you know what you've done. But because I think you are better off. I think someone that knows what they're doing with $50 would have a far better account than someone that doesn't know what they're doing with $1,000, because there's so much in this game that's so unintuitive. But it's funny. I want to do more beginner guide stuff. My original videos were beginner guides. I'd done my tier lists, and the tier lists were deliberately made to engagement farm. That was the purpose of them. It's easy content to make, and you're gonna get clicks. So bear in mind, my first ever video, 18,000 views, which is crazy, right? But if I hadn't have made those videos, I wouldn't have got the subs, and I wouldn't have had people click on my other stuff, and some of you would never have heard of me. And then I made beginner guides, which I really enjoyed making, and I want to make more of them, I suppose. The game is definitely a community game. Panda, I don't know about other games, but fucking hell, this game is a community game, if any other game is. And I'd be surprised if other games had as strong a community as this one. Yeah, but Mark, listen, I thought my tier list, my Transcendence tier list and my other tier lists, I thought they were good tier lists, because they weren't just S to F tier. It was categories and subcategories, and I really put effort into it. There'll always be people that would just say tier lists are shit. And it's not like they were slop. Like, I put fucking hard work into them. And so, but whatever. And sometimes I think, should I just do more? that I think are valid. And then I think, is it worth the fucking shitty little comments that I get? Probably not. Yeah, and Rob, the first video that you watched was one of my tier lists, and you've been watching ever since. That is like the catch-22 situation. I don't want to make more tier lists. However, I do know that if people, because they get better views, that people look at my other stuff and be like, oh, I want to look at that. You know? Yeah, thank you, Will. It's funny because that's how me and Will actually made contact. Will messaged me on Wrath of God's Discord and said, I like your tier list. I hadn't heard of Will because I wasn't really part of the community at that point. I didn't really know Will. So I think it was good. And I think it's useful for people. I've always said that my tier lists aren't like S to F tier, but it's so that newer players can grasp where they fit in. Like this guy arguing with me about Oscar being a damage dealer. It's to show that no, he's not a damage dealer, he's a support. And these guys are this and these, like Star Alchemist Holmes Young, if you just read his kit, you would think he's a damage dealer because that's what his kit reads as. But he's not. And so it's, yeah. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they are. They are. I thought they were good. My original ones were slop, but not deliberately. They were my first ever videos. So I don't think... Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I want to do an artifact one, but I've really struggled. My dog wants to go outside. Right, baby? Want to go outside? Right. Back in a second. Dogs can go outside. My dog's being a bellend and won't come inside. I should have put the lead on for sure. For sure. Paco, I'll see you later, bud. Oh, it's so interesting. Talking about tenants. Panda. Thanks, bud. Thank you, man. Bless you. I appreciate you, Panda. I'm going to do a video on tenants. And thank you, because I've been part of a lot of people's accounts, I've had access to them. And I've stripped certain tenants off, and I've taken screenshots of the power they give before and after. I actually think my account, for instance, is a good example, is now getting to the point where the tenants aren't really worth it, personally, in terms of just picking them for tenants. So I get 7 million attack. Oh, no, to be fair, 7 million 5 is Sylvie's the problem. 5 million attack when my hero's attack is 91 million. So it's the opportunity cost of that. So it's not that the extra 5 million isn't impressive, because it is. The issue is, if I've built up Sylvie, which I have done, because she's a tenant and she's now not part of my team, this could be a different hero that could be giving me benefits to my team. It's a difficult one. Early game players that pick heroes out of chests to have like Onkirimaru as a tenant for Aspen is fucking stupid, and I will die on that hill that it's a stupid thing to do, because you're wasting selection chests, and you're wasting Stellar V4ing them, and you're wasting 10 stars making them E5. The only thing you should be doing, as Will said, is for speed. So 10 star them if you need the speed. If you don't need the speed, take them out. Obviously, if you're sitting there, like Jason, I don't know if Jason's still here. Jason's account is different. We're doing a video on his next week. Jason's got all the food in the world and Stellar. So for him, his point of view, it made sense that he has tenants built up. But for a lot of people, it just doesn't. So I really regret Destinying Sylvie, because at this point, she's not contributing to the team. But it's difficult. ETV and Williams, yeah. Williams, but that's why I'm going to build Williams on here, because I do already have the tenants, right? So I've got Madeline, I've got Sylvie, so I can build them onto it. But it's like why like Aspen's really strong, because Aspen has Queen and Elena as tenants, and you want to build them anyway. But someone like, I don't know who's, because even like if you've got Vulcan, right, you want Natalie, and that's absolutely fine. Oh, Finn, you know, that's so weird, because I literally clicked on this by accident and you just cropped up. Hey Finn. The Awakenings went really well, to be fair. I'm happy with the Awakens. I'm happy with them. But like, say you wanted a main Wukong, for instance, you wouldn't build Azrael, Ignatia, or Yerm Term just to be tenants, because they're not doing anything for your team. I know Yerm Term can be, for instance, but whereas Williams, you shouldn't really be building Sylvie or Patricia ever. Patricia, but build Madeline because it makes sense. That's great. The issue people do is they build up heroes they don't need just to be tenants, and they waste all the resources in the world doing it, and it's so frustrating. I need to call my dog inside. I've got ham in my hand. Bear with me a second. Apologies, the dog's done now. Yeah. Why is stuff coming up on my Discord again? Cinder, how you doing, man? I'm here. I was letting my dog out and then letting my dog back in. Because she'd sit there whining at me otherwise. So yeah. Should we do some card clash? No one likes me doing card clash. I'm going to do card clash. I don't care what anyone says. But no, so I'm going to do a tenant video. Because the tenant video will get good views. It will be like the Stella versus Cot video. And, hey, yeah, Jonathan, yeah. Do you know what's interesting? my Stella versus Cot debate. I saw someone for the first time. Shut up, Eze. We're still talking. I'm just doing this at the same time. Mark, peace out, brother. I'll see you later. I saw someone ask about Cot, and someone said to them that the ratio is 2.5 to 1. I was like, people are listening. People are finally listening. So yeah, I was chuffed at that, to be fair. Right, go there. Got to maximise. Yes, Jason, there is a strategy. Huge strategy, to be fair. I have done a video on Card Clash, but we're going to do one next week, like a proper full-on one. So, for instance, right, here. What's the best one? That's going to give us the biggest boost. So, your instinct here is to throw away the 32,000 because it's the weakest one. But what we should really do, we're going to use the Fortress card on here to boost this up, because that 1,600 might end up being the biggest difference. Buy the packages and smash it. No. Never in a million years are we going to do that. We don't believe in smashing. We play this effectively and efficiently, and I need to get the practice in for doing Alli's account. Because I love Card Clash, I love Fantasy Factory. For me, they're both perfect. It's interesting, right? Because this doesn't make it better, does it? No, it doesn't. That's fine. I didn't think it did. 33.6. It's fine. I try and be the goat. Oh, I wasn't even looking. It's lucky they cap it, isn't it? Finn. That's shocking. It feels horrible. And do you know what? I feel... Yeah, Rob, exactly. I'm happy the way you've just framed that. It's nice. It's a skip week where you don't have to spend if you don't want to. The plus side is it's a great week to spend if you do want to. Interesting. What's going to be better here? 36.20... 36.25. No, that's stupid, isn't it? Just being an idiot. Ignore what I'm saying. It is a nice week, but if you want to spend, this is like what you spend on. For a spender's point of view, this is where you get your best value overall. Because you get Prism Starry Gems much better than standard rate. You also get, but you have to kind of go all in or it's not worth it. Which is a shame in a way, and in another way, it just is what it is. But I for one, am a fan of Card Clash. I mean, I originally said, and I maintain this to a certain degree, that what I'm actually gonna... does that make it worse or better? Basically the same. That will make it... That makes it better. Not by much, but it makes it better. Pavel! Oh, sorry, dude. Yeah, I'll have a look at it. So I stream every Friday. 6:30, 7 o'clock UK time, so similar time to what we started today. So yeah, I will have a look at your account, bro. Absolutely, I'll have a look at your account. What I'd suggest though, can you do me a favour, Pavel? You're on the Discord. Message me during the week and remind me so that I can plan for that. Admittedly, next week looks like another skip event. So it's not, I say a skip event, like a standard kind of week, to the point we're not worried about it. So I should have all the time in the world to go on your account, and that's absolutely fine. Event next week is just the standard campaign drop loot event, which is good for treasures because we've just been given loads of universal crystals. But it's not a fun week for anyone, is it? Really? Is it Imps Adventure? Hold on. Yeah, Imps Adventure, which is boring, shelter mission, and an extra drop. It's like the skippiest of skip weeks because there's no fun to it whatsoever. And the rewards aren't particularly good. But it's a free-to-play event. We can't moan too much. Yeah, Rev Keys is fun. I get it, and I think the problem is, obviously, I'm not free to play, so I don't have the mindset of those events being useful when I know they are useful. Oh, you smashed it. So yeah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I can't remember how many cards we started at. Oh, Sandy, I am jealous that you got a full A, but I'm really happy for you at the same time. I'll get there one day. I'll get there one day. What can I do? I feel like is that also gonna positively impact? I don't think it will it? No. It's still gonna make a better difference though, isn't it? This is a terrible hand. What we'll do is we'll stay live for another 10 minutes or so. So if anyone has any fascinating questions to ask me, now is the time to do it, because then we'll call it. We've got a busy weekend coming up. We've got... Wait, what just happened there? Oh, it's the middle one. So what we can do... we go there. There. Both of them can be used, that's fine. When a VH hat's coming? Never. Do you know what? It's fascinating, right? I think merch would be so fun. I really do think it would be fun. The issue with merch is that because most of you are from different corners of the world, it's not viable, like, one bit to do it, because it just costs too much. Like, it costs too much to get it sent over. So yeah, you'd be spending like $30 on shipping for a fucking hat, which I don't think any of you would want to be doing. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think merch is ever going to occur, which, as I said, is a shame. It's done, isn't it? Oh, it's not done. But yeah, so never. Jonathan, oh, are you a spender? That's a tricky one, because I would say it also depends on your soul symbol situation. If you're regularly getting soul symbols and soul symbols aren't a problem for your account, I don't know why you wouldn't just do it now. If you're sitting there thinking, shit, it's going to cost me 60 soul symbols, 80 soul symbols, whatever it's going to be, and that might take you 3-4 months to build back up, it's probably not worth it. Just wait. But I don't know, because the other side of it, if you're a spender and you're getting more grim material, say you don't do it, say you wait till you get to 150. Answer Addy's question. What did Addy say? Oh, Addy, shut up. Buy the hats for everyone. Nice. So yeah, I don't know. If I had loads of soul, well, in fact, I did. I had loads of soul symbols on my account, so I did what you've said. But if I was on an account where I didn't have loads of soul symbols, obviously I wouldn't. I don't know if that's helped, but it's just it's so account dependent. Because also getting to 125 is nice. Then just do it. But because what I would say to you, if there's a difference in account progress from 125 to 150 anyway, you could also argue that you're going to get roadblocked. Going to 125, you're going to get to a natural point where you have to stop. And then if you get to 150 and you can push further, you could argue, does it matter doing all that changing around now, when in a month's time you're going to get to that same place anyway, but you can only do it once? So I don't, yeah. For me, because I'm twitchy fingered as fuck, I would change it all. But I also get why you maybe wouldn't want to do that. Oh, it's because I haven't got any dupes. You will pay it, Jason. Bless you. I just, it's not something that I've really thought about, to be honest. if yeah, and it's not. Yeah, it's just it's not something that I've thought about. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Maybe when my Pokemon content takes off like you wouldn't believe, we'll end up doing merch. How you doing, Kay? You all right? How's the film? Yeah, the thing is, Jonathan, the great thing about being a spender, and because you're VIP 7, you're kind of in that mid spender range to high spender range, depending how old your account is. You can do whatever you want and fix it. Like there's very few things that you could do that is going to damage your account. The big thing I think is like artifacts. I think they're and cores, to be fair, artifacts and cores. But in terms of wasting soul symbols and stuff like that, don't worry about it. Like you're going to get it. If you're free to play, you have to do everything properly because otherwise you can really kill your progress. But yeah, you're fine. Jonathan, I looked at your account. You're not Jonathan on Discord, are you? Again, this is where I'm old man syndrome. I looked at your account. Didn't I give you... Uganda Knuckles. That's you, isn't it? Oh God, you sent me a message. You sent me a proper message after I sent you a message and I didn't respond. Sorry, bud. I'll have a proper look at it tomorrow, Jonathan. It's always a slow day for me on Saturday. I'm at work, but it's slow. Oh, I said you I was going to take it up. Right. We're going to get Jonathan's account up. Because I told him I would. Fuck yeah. Mate, honestly, and the problem is, right, I love everyone. And so when people ask me to like go on their account and stuff, I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I'm just such a fucking idiot with it. And I forget. Right. Jonathan, we're going to go on yours now. How have I done the wrong password? I've done that every single night tonight, every single person's account. Whereas normally I do everything correctly. And tonight, every single one, I spelled something wrong. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I didn't see the last bit. Okay. Yeah, I'm in. Rob has 570 soul symbols. Let me go on your account and change everything. Right. Jonathan, this is the account we're looking at, yeah? Yeah, VIP 7. I'm gonna look through it myself first without saying an awful lot. So I can get a proper whoosh. What competition do I have? I've got no competition apart from Rake and Will. I don't consider the others. Use Awakens for the best rewards this week in Idle Heroes. Yeah, well, that's... I'm not scared of no competition. Oh, I do like this. I do remember now, Jonathan. It's a very solid account. Sylvie, Madeline, Wukong, Queen. You're getting the Natalie up. She's obviously the next one. But you have built the proper heroes, which is great. B plus Williams is fine. Don't build any X tiers. No X levels. Waste of money. Resources. Like proper waste of Oh, nice. Fat stacks of starry gems. Love it. And you've started doing Ethereal Realm. Nice. Loads of relics. A little bit light on resources. This is why, dude, yeah, don't do X levels. I know you've only done one, so don't think I'm criticising you, because I'm not. But don't start doing them. Why is Queen T4 out of interest? Because this is like her big thing. Why is she T4? That's like you don't have passive. Understood. Right. Let's look at the things that everyone does wrong. Jonathan. No, that's fine. I'm not going to complain about that. I'm going to complain about that. You have got passive 3 subs. You've wasted them. And this isn't a criticism of you specifically. Everyone seems to do this. Yeah, but you can just regress her, right? You must have soul symbols. You've got everything else. Right. Immediately, you need to regress Sylvie and build her back up. She's a tenant. That's fine. You're spending. You can afford to have her T5 for the boost. That's fine. Oh, Alli, I hope you feel better, bud. Yeah. Have a good one. Thank you so much for letting me use your account. And obviously let me know when it's all changed back. And then, yeah, we can get a video done on it. I appreciate you. See you later, bud. So, Jonathan, it's not you don't have P3 subs. It's that you've got P3 subs in the wrong place. P3 subs on Queen takes all damage dealt from 20% to 24%. More importantly, not more importantly, just as importantly, once you've done it up, all damage reduction by 8%, and whenever they counterattack, reduces attack by 3% for 2 rounds. If they're always attacking her and there's 6 enemies, it basically means they get minus 15% attack times 3 because it's for 2 rounds, minus 30% attack permanently. So this is crucial. This is what you need to do for immediate progress. And Sylvie can go and then get brought. Hey, Dave, how you doing, bud? How you doing? So yeah, Sylvie down, Queen up. It's fine. The other thing, I don't think it matters. It will matter because you want to build Natalie up. If you do, are you on the Idle Heroes Discord? Because if you go, in fact, I can send you the link. You shouldn't fully sub up heroes because unless you're about to destiny them, because she doesn't need to be fully subbed up. But what you're doing then, it means when you build up Natalie, you're not going to have the subs, but you don't have to be active there. But if you go on the late game guide, it will show you the sub order that you should do for heroes. And it just means that you're not wasting sublimation because you want to build up Natalie next. Definitely. Yeah, Kay, she is, and that's fine. But the issue is that she's been fully subbed out, which gives no benefit whatsoever. She's got one thing which gives her stuns. Can't remember what it is. I swear she stuns. I'm going crazy. Crazy. Oh yeah, here you go. So it's her active. So you can keep the active on her if you wanted to, but I wouldn't. Oh yeah. It might be to do a speed order. So yeah, we do that. I think we already talked about this, didn't we? You are a little bit of a cop man, but you have got cause in the Bayig. You're running low on spiritual essence. You would have already done, I presume, the glory challenge. You have done. What are we buying? Times 2. Okay. So Grimoire Essence is perfect. That's what you want to be picking. You don't want to be picking subs out of this chest. They take forever, right, to accumulate. You can see here, that you've already completed this and you're now just waiting for P2, you should be picking Spiritual Essence on here. Obviously, you've done it ×2, which is fine. If you wanted to be a little bit adventurous with what you're spending, you can do this. Oh, bless you. That's okay. Spiritual Essence, Grim Essence, and the Infusion Stones. That's all you want to be picking. That's all you want to be picking, man. For sure. Have you done... Yeah, you've done them. Good. I don't know why people don't do these. Have you've done them? Let's check out your artifacts. Nice. Okay. I'm fine with that. Demon Bells, a mirror, Breath of Forest, and obviously you're going to build that up to Splendid, but that's fine. Everything takes time. Let's see, have you got any basic ones, like just sitting around? I always forget the menu. You got your melodic strings, Rui Sept. Oh, and you've already got that. Okay. And you've got a couple more of these. Now, I presume, yeah, it is Cinder, but I presume that that's what he's doing next. So it's fine. We're not worrying too much about that. Snowheart only becomes good when it's Splendid. So it's a heavy investment. Get your energy feet, because I'm a little bit worried that you're going to use this for that. I wouldn't. Get your melodic strings up one more. Rui Scepter. Rui Scepter's a hard call. I don't ever... I don't recommend Splendid Dragon Rui. And yeah, you're waiting on more stones. I fully understand. Fun fact, by the way. This is really important. When you're doing them... Oh, nice. At least you've got a couple of useful artifacts, to be fair. And this is for everyone to understand here, right? This is what I found out doing my testing. When you do this to get the artifact essence, use exclusive orange artifacts here only. Don't use them to level up your actual artifacts themselves. Use orange artifacts here only. Don't use them to level up your artifacts individually. You get 10 times the value using these exclusive orange artifacts here than you do using them directly upgrading your artifacts. You get 25% bonus. So like quarter of it using standard orange artifacts. So yeah, only use red and below when it comes to, say you wanted to level up this artifact, right? You're not. Never use orange or orange artifacts. Only use red and below. All right? Just bear that in mind. Is melodic strings good for Great Sage Wukong? Yes. Probably the best artifact. No, my wife came home, so I don't have to worry about them, Sandy, but thank you. Yeah, no, my wife's home, so she's now upstairs with them. Yeah, listen, VHL, you have to do stupid decisions. I've done some horrendous decisions. It's interesting. I spoke to Jordan briefly in the comment section earlier. I say spoke to. He commented. I commented back. He commented back. He's been like suspiciously quiet, and it's interesting. I think the fact that we've cut it to 4 weeks benefits him, because I think his team would only struggle the longer the competition went on. I'm fascinated to see how he's managed to push it, and to see what decisions he's made. Because he went for Saja. I don't know whether he's going to have switched it up. Yeah, but Panda, because this is like the crutch period. Like, I'm well interested to see what Jason and Liam's teams have done. Like I'm proper interested to see Natasha. Like I want to see Natasha. And I want to see, because Jason's picked Basilisk, and Basilisk is a strong one. Will, the issue is this. It only affects active skills, Annabelle's ability. And so I don't know, because I don't know if you've watched the VHL stuff, Will, but so the main competitors is we've got a Tix, we've got an Ithaca, we've got a Penny, Natasha, Williams, and a Basilisk. The Williams is a bitch, like a proper hardcore bitch. The Tix and the Ithaca are also really irritating. I don't know how effective the Annabelles are going to be, but Sunday, once I've completed my guild boss fights, I'm feeding Heartwatcher. I'm feeding Olivia. I'm feeding all of them into my heroes. We've got Waldeck. We've got Tix. And I think I'm going to use Annabelle's as to be like the final one. I've got a 10-star Tix that I'm going to use as a suicide hero. But yeah, I think the Annabelles might help me out. They might help me out. The issue is, it maybe helps with Penny. I don't know if it's going to affect her crit or not. Yeah, but Will, the problem is that Tix and Ithaca, they're both running energy artifacts. So they're only active skills round 1. There's no energy feed. So they're not active round 2, right? Unless Ignises are in play. Maybe they will. Because obviously it doesn't affect basic skills. I think the Penny, Eze's Penny, where it crits round 1, basic, because he's got the shark cannon shell. I don't know if round 2... he'll do his active, but I feel like the passive of doing 100% damage to everyone else won't count to do like the 0 Annabelle damage, because I feel like it's a passive. So it might be nothing, but I've got nothing else to put down on the field. So it's going to be a big Tix, a little Tix, Waldex, Annabelle's. I think that's what we're going for. But because we've completed the tower and we're doing well in guild bosses, and Aspen I'm doing tonight/tomorrow, I feel like we're in a good spot. To push up. But there's like 10 points difference between all of us. And so it's like it's difficult. Sandy, don't. That's always bothered me. Sorry, Jonathan. We're on Jonathan's account and I've completely gone off piece. Jonathan, this account's fine. You've got the right heroes, which is good. You're going to regress Sylvie. Build her back up. That's fine. In fact, I wouldn't even do that. You'd build up Natalie. You're going to get much more mileage out of building up Natalie than you would out of Sylvie. You haven't even got her as a tenant. And I presume that's maybe speed. So I would regress Sylvie. What core have you got? Have you got a core? No, you haven't. Good. Regress Sylvie, build up Natalie, build up Queen, get her P3 done, then look at the Ida Heroes discussion board and check out the proper subs for Natalie. If you wanted to be if you wanted to be a bit finicky with it, you took her out for speed, yeah. So there's no point having her at T5 because she's doing nothing. You might as well have Natalie's going to do infinitely more for you than Sylvie will. And that's coming from someone who has a Sylvie and likes Sylvie. Natty's going to do better for you. So I would then also consider regressing Madeline and Wukong. It's difficult because the stones, isn't it? That's just a speed stone. Saying that, does it matter? As long as you've got a speed stone, speed HP, really it should be speed attack. But speed HP is fine. Bear in mind, you only really want... Will, I need you to weigh in here. Stone for Wukong. He's got quite a few different viable stones, hasn't he? So and Madeline, speed with anything. I know if you want to max it, you'd go for speed prec or speed attack. As long as it's speed. Because how much dust have you got? You haven't got any dust. Very limited chests for resources, which is fine. That's not a dig at you. No one has resource chests. I'm the only one in the world that bothers with resource chests. Ignore what I said about Wukong and Madeline. Leave them alone. Regress Sylvie. Build Queen to T5. Get her passive 3 all the way up. Then build up Natalie as high as you can, which is fine. Follow the Idle Heroes discussion late game guide, which shows you which subs to do for her optimally. And then bear in mind you don't have Sylvie. Well, I'm surprised that Sylvie's causing you all these issues for speed. It's quite a quick copy, isn't it? Yeah, and it does make a difference, man. I've noticed that on my account. Trying to get the speed order worked out when you've got 20 more speed. Yeah. You've got your shoes. Bear in mind, that's another... Listen, on a serious note, you're better off removing these shoes from Williams and then putting Sylvie in a home because you get more attack. So that's how I'd sort out the speed order. Yeah, but I would change that for whatever shoes you need to put on to lower that because you lose 60 speed here. Will, have a good one, bud. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's what I would do. Drop the boots. Whatever Sylvie ends up being, put her in a home. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's the next one? Is it Melissa? Whereabouts are you in VC? I presume you were at 7-1. Everyone's stuck at 7-1-1. You're not a 7. You're the. That's great. Oh, horrible wave. Horrible wave. Bear in mind, we haven't changed anything, so we're just seeing what happens. Because I haven't had a Williams. I'm interested to see. Let's see. This is a disgusting wave. King Bartons are gross, bro. And the problem is, every time that you CC Cthulhu, he wrecks you, doesn't he? Doesn't he burn you for stupid? Stupid amount of damage. Stupid amount. I feel like that's winnable, though. I feel like that's winnable. Weird. Bear in mind we haven't changed anything around. I'm surprised. The thing is, what I would also say, bear in mind how much SG you've got, Jonathan. I'm surprised that you don't have an A tier Williams. So Godkiller basically turns, well, it's double the attack. Yes. Yeah, Panda, do you know what? I feel like that because it's just about getting the luck of the draw, isn't it? But it's interesting though with like auto clickers, because I do feel like it takes a little bit of fun out, but at the same time, when it's just down to RNG, it's so difficult. I do like Sylvie. Sylvie is useful, but I just feel like there's others that are going to do so much more for you. Okay, but that is winnable. I'll make the point now. When you get it down to that kind of health, it's winnable for sure. It's winnable. So you'll get there. Have you bought any cards? No, you haven't. Oh, you have. Well, you've got to stage 9. You have bought stuff. What have you? We're gonna. No, you bought a Flora's package. Yeah, you did. I love it. I love Flora's package. So, yeah, Jonathan, you're fine. You're building the right heroes. You're building the right artifacts. I feel like you've got the right amount as well. Maybe a little bit low, but people do tend to be. You are low on base resources, which is why Natalie's sitting there at 177. So it's something that I would do the next time that Mysterious Sales. Oh no! Well, to be fair, I bet you've already taken the rewards out. Where are you? No, you haven't. Listen. Pick up one of these, man. Only have to do it once, maybe twice, but it just solves so many of your problems for so many accounts. But it's difficult because you need Stellar, so it's harder for you. On a lot of accounts, they don't need Stellar. It's like promo stones. It's like, okay, there's 400,000 right there. So but I get it's really difficult to pick stuff. 6th in Crystal Can League, nice. Yeah, the chests are, man, but they are for everyone. But people don't recommend them and people don't like picking them. It's like the equivalent of picking a non-damaging move in Pokemon games. You just don't do it because it's not fun. But it's important, unless you want to spend your life playing Fantasy Factory, Fantasy Arcade, which I don't recommend. Oh, dude, what are you doing? You've got treasures. Why are you not spending them? There's this YouTuber, right? And he's got a video, Festival Treasure Series Guide. I recommend you go and have a look at it. Don't forget about them. I do that as well. I do that all the time. What are you doing? This is from... Is this from the event just gone or a couple of weeks ago? You get some here. I wouldn't. I'd get the important stuff actually. But I would consider, yeah, listen. You've got loads of stuff. I love how these treasures were so shit you haven't bothered pulling them. I don't blame you for that. Got ya. You've got plenty of resources. You've got artifacts, and it's interesting, right? See, you've got energy feed. Because you're a spender, I love the spiritual mirrors. I personally think spiritual mirrors are absolutely goated. The issue with not demon bells, the issue with the deified demon bell is they kind of suck because they mess with speed order. Leave me alone. I know it's 3.5 hours. I was supposed to go like an hour ago. So once you've got your lingering melody fully upgraded, I would consider splitting that up and making yourself 2 spiritual mirrors, glittery ones, because you get the same boosts, but you get better boosts and you get more speed, more energy. And is it control immunity, spiritual mirrors? I can't remember now. I can't remember. Yeah, control immunity. So you can have 2 spiritual mirrors instead of 1 splendid. 2 deified spiritual mirrors rather than 2 deified glittery spiritual mirrors rather than 1 splendid elusive mirror, which helps your energy feed. You will end up having a splendid lingering melody of the universe. You can keep your glittery breath of forest, and then you can start building up, if you wanted to, your Dragon Rui. I think because you're a spender, I don't think the Dragon Rui Splendid's the worst way to go. I don't think it's still recommended for free to play to do it, and I just feel like there's other things that they could use deified artifacts on. But I don't know. People know more than me. But I really like your account, man. I think you're absolutely fine. Little bit of a cop, man. We don't mind that. I don't think it's really harmed you an awful lot. The only downside would be that you can't build Sylvie straight back up. But that's it. I have. I don't know if everyone else has, because people don't even know what that is, Sandy. Should we see if our boy has done it? I don't know which ones it is. Yeah, he's already done it. Yeah. is Jonathan's account. It is Jonathan's account. And we like Jonathan's account. As I said, it's in a strong place. And he can really push forward now. The biggest thing, bear in mind how much SG you've got. And I know you said you're looking. Get the A-. It's like, it's such a difference maker to your account. Yeah, you got loads of... Shit. Oh, I'll be so gutted with that as a copy. There's none. Only buy one that's already Giant Killer Defier because you don't know how many hammers. That's a beautiful copy. With skill damage. It's just expensive. Do you know what? It probably isn't expensive. Oh, it's hard, isn't it? But yeah, Jonathan, that regress Sylvie, build up Queen, build up Natalie. You can build Sylvie up as high as you want her to. You've got the soul symbols to regress her at a later date. Take the shoes off of Williams, make Sylvie a tenant. It's going to boost his attack. Look at getting yourself an A- copy because that's huge boosts to your account. Out of interest, what is the Grim? I was just here and it didn't have that. What's your Grimoire look? Oh, you haven't got... You must have Grimoire enabled though, right? But you just haven't got 65s. Yeah. 75. Yeah. So you're fine. You're absolutely fine. And also, I would start potentially getting these done. I don't know why you wouldn't. I would do this now. Because it's just this here. You know, you need 2 to make it useful. But that's... Yeah, you need it to be level 2 to be useful. But that will give you precision off rip, which is really nice. And you've already got one here. And I presume you're halfway through, yeah. Main damage dealer, bro. Put them straight in your main damage dealer. Once you get your Grim, so at level 100, people recommend that you slow down on that and start putting your time and effort into infusion stones. And just pump them into Williams. Over and over again. So... Yeah, precision. It goes. You'd have attack, you'd have precision, and then the second one is 18% all damage dealt bonus to enemies with higher hit points than you. So it's a nice boss one. The third enable is a bit purifies 2 things rather than 1 thing. Enable 4 is the same as enable 1, and enable 5 balance strike gets a massive boost, and unbending will gets a massive boost. So yeah, you want to use infusion stones. So, where you find and collect the silver chest boxes. Yeah, so... And I don't know why... I think people do know this. If you go... Oh, my goodness. If you go to Legacy's Flame, and you go here... Why is it not... It is here, isn't it? I'm not being stupid. You click on... Oh, wait, you click on there. I can't remember. Yeah, so you click on here to get the rewards, but it comes up with a little red dot, so you should know where it is. Yeah, you've already got this one. Yeah, yeah, and then you also get flags, don't you, when you do this here? But why is it not here? It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, guys and girls. Oh, in fact, what I'll do just so I'll make sure. Yeah, Jonathan, before jumping on your account, give me 2 minutes to log on to my account. I'm really tired. In fact, my eyes started drooping. It's been fun. It's been longer than I thought it would be. I've been on loads of your accounts tonight, so I really do appreciate it. I will catch VHL people tomorrow, I'm sure. But yeah, I appreciate you as always. Love you. Stay safe. VHL.